What's up, world? Your boy Fitz Grizzly in the building.
And it's the kid I'm trusting this motherfucker, you feel me? With a special guest.
Yes, indeed, my homeboy, my brother from the Sandbox.
Yes, sir.
Amir Ali in the building.
What's happening?
With us, you know?
Yes, sir. Definitely in the building, man. Like I say, first time on the podcast, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see what's happening with it.
That's real. That's real.
Absolutely. We definitely gonna have a fun and informative episode like we usually do. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get the drink show popping, sipping on something new, you know what I mean?
Sir. Yeah, man, we got something new today, something we ain't drunk before, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And we finna make this shit do what it motherfucking do.
And the cognac too, so I'm definitely on that.
Yeah. Motherfucking good yike.
Absolutely. Yike. And always constantly dropping gems.
That's real.
Let's get it popping.
That's her. Let's get it.
And like we said, man, we got a new drink we gonna be sipping on today. You know what I'm saying? Some new cognac. Man, we got Knowlege here, man. Some cognac.
Yes, sir.
Product of France. You feel me? 40% alcohol in here. That good brown. I like the bottle. You know me. I'm the presentation guy. You know what I'm saying? So I love the bottle, man. It kind of reminds me of old cognac that they discontinued. That I used to drink a lot, called JC Cognac. You know what I'm saying? So, but this bottle nice. I like it.
Nice, man. And it's called Knowlege or something.
Knowlege, yeah.
Man, that cognac, man, that's me.
Yeah, that's all day. That sound all, you know, like all luxurious and shit.
Exactly. The L on here kind of like a Louis Vuitton L. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, they did a play on that.
They did a play on that.
Yes, sir.
So as always, I'm gonna get up real quick and I'm gonna
let
y'all
check
see
it out.
this. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all check this on out real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's turn it this way so y'all can see. We back it up a little bit. There we go. Got the motherfucking Knowlege. Yeah. So yeah, we gonna do something a little different, man. We gonna take shots of this. You know what I'm saying? And do our thing with it. You feel me? So we finna come bite. And we gonna let y'all see us do the little taste test.
Yes, sir.
Then we gonna get into these topics. Well, man, Amir Ali in this motherfucker.
Yes, sir. Good show, good talk, man. Good game we finna drop here.
Yeah,
that's what's happening.
Real Tampa shit.
Yes, sir.
You already know.
Yes, sir.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and pull up, man. We're gonna pour up no ice. Taste test, you know what I'm saying?
Neat
shots.
I'm gonna get a little bit.
Tell me when to stop.
Right there.
Good.
Yeah, I probably want the same amount right there.
Right there.
Yes, indeed.
I got
Knowlege.
We got the Knowlege.
Let me smell him. Yeah.
Put this back up here, man.
Nice.
Oh shit. Make sure I don't knock nothing over. Put this Knowlege back up here. You feel me? And we gonna go ahead and
let's see what's up with it.
We gonna toast this thing up. What we toast it to? Prosperity.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Look, like my shirt say,
greatness.
Being fearless.
Fearless.
Yes, sir.
Prosperity.
That's what it about.
Love. Life.
Life.
You know what I'm saying? We
Greatness.
got greatness.
You know what I'm saying?
There's so many things
Family.
to be thankful for. You know what I'm saying?
Look, longevity.
Longevity.
Now that's it.
Facts.
That's it.
Talking about 30 plus years between us,
man,
knowing each
y'all,
other.
Send me low, man. Goddamn, know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. I still remember the school song and all.
Seminole is our school.
Seminole High School. We love. I sang the whole shit. Straight up.
Then they switch it up to Ray Charles and shit.
Yeah.
You remember on the morning programs, man?
Listen.
When they did the morning announcements?
Well, that's how far we go back like that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
So we gonna toast the Sandbox.
Yes, sir.
Sandbox, boy. Straight up. God is the greatest. Love y'all, man. Ooh.
Y'all too, Paul.
Woo.
Yeah, it's smooth. It don't bite like that. That decent.
Yo.
Yeah.
I could do that. I can
I
fuck
ain't
with
gonna
it.
lie, I feel it though.
Oh yeah.
I feel it.
That bit's good. It's strong though.
To me, a little bit.
It bite a little
That
bit.
bit was a little smooth. That bit like cause like what that is? Kavashi got a lot more bite.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Hen, Remy.
Hennessy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. But that bit nice though.
I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. Look, Knowlege. I guarantee you, be the first podcast and have y'all on the show.
Facts.
So We ain't asking for no bottles. Just show us some love.
Hey,
show us some love.
Man. Straight up.
Tag you. Just respond to the post. Show us some love.
Thank you.
But it's Knowlege good, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all see the liquor store, grab a bottle if you're a cognac fan.
And if we get a few bottles, so you might be able to kick like a couple percentage points or something. That ain't bad now.
Like my man Amir Ali said.
Yo, Amir has always been very smart and a numbers guy, man.
Yes,
You
sir.
know what I mean? That's definitely something we're going to chop it up on in one of our first topics, you know what I mean? But we'll be back.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. We finna get into this thing, you feel me? On this good, Knowlege cognac. Woo. We got a host of liquor up here, but today it's that Knowlege cognac.
Yeah.
But look, man, we finna touch on the topic that we touched on our last episode, about the American dollar, China, BRICS Union, and all these things. And I got a question for my brother Amir Ali, because my man, he real slick and
I be on it a little bit,
the
you know what I
finances
mean?
and things like that,
Yes.
and my man real sharp when it come down to this type of stuff.
Numbers.
So, like it's a question for you too, Fix. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my 2 cents in it. But
Shut
man,
up.
how do y'all think America looks? What's the fallout if the dollar is not the world reserve currency? Let's say that China the one, I think that's what it's called, right? Takes over as the world reserve currency. How does that impact America and y'all odds if the dollar is devalued that much to where it's really worthless?
Man, yo.
What's the impact in the country? How the country looking?
You know how I always say there's levels to this type of shit.
Okay.
But I'm gonna speak my piece and I'm gonna shoot it to you, man. To Amir. Like in different countries how they say like one like Jamaican dollar is worth 100 American dollars.
Yeah.
Right? It's that currency exchange shit from what I understand. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a financial advisor.
You're right, bro.
But that's how I feel like it's gonna be with the BRICS Union, with having that type of, I guess, the power to have their own currency. Their how can I say, their currency would be like, $1 American is like, worth, you know what I mean? Like their
So
dollar.
many are there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
it's worth a lot more.
So we're
than
gonna be
ours.
devalued.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That because the depreciation of the dollar is gonna be way down there, and theirs gonna be way up there. You know what I'm saying?
So in terms of so listen, I hear you. But in terms of America, we talking inflation. We talking rising prices of everything.
Okay.
Nigga, that been happening too.
Exactly.
Now it's gonna get worse.
It's gonna get worse.
If you devalue the dollar, we definitely fucked up by now.
We fucked up.
Yeah.
So we talking $10 loaf of bread.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
$30 take a gas.
Yeah.
$30 gas.
What that come with?
Bruh, man, that shit is gonna get fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
First off, I think that it's gonna take a while to get there. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that everything too intertwined to just move fast like that. I think China and everything they doing, they definitely making moves to kind of try to move shit off the block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And take their power position in the world. But I think that it's too intertwined right now. Because if you unwrap that shit too quick, you know what I'm saying? It might fuck up on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because China got a lot of money invested over here too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody really do because America the world reserve currency. You know what I'm saying? So if you crash that currency, then automatically
Everybody
you
fuck
crashing your damn self.
Damn so.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta kind of unwind that shit, but at the same time, they is definitely making moves to make themselves the top dog on the motherfucking block.
Yeah.
So it's something to watch over the next however many years.
What
though.
you say? 3 to 5,
years.
5 to 10. What you say?
3 to 5.
I don't know. We gotta watch it. It's something to watch. I can't say.
When you got prominent senators and you got people speaking out now trying to warn the people,
Let's talk about
they
it.
all saying 3 to 5.
Damn.
You have Marco Rubio just on Fox News the other day saying we need to start taking this serious now. Within the next 3 to 5 years, we gonna see changes in this country that we never fathom that we see.
Yeah.
That's scary.
And we not
man.
prepared for it.
I mean, it
Scary.
could be
We're
tough.
not
though. I ain't
prepared
gonna lie.
for
If
it.
it happen, it's tough. It's tough. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like
scary.
everything we going through right now, like all this shit, I feel like like we were talking about earlier, like all this shit be for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like all this shit in play, everything happening for a reason, and ain't no telling what the end game is for, either side.
For either side, you're right. How is it? How the streets looking? And I ain't talking about just the street. When I say streets, I ain't talking about the hood.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the streets of America. Period.
Yeah.
How the streets looking? If shit hit the fan.
I mean, I hate to make it seem like it's a movie or something like that, but just from my mind and the way I can kind of gauge how my gut is telling me. I go by my gut, my heart, my soul, and my mind. Those are my instincts I use, right? Mm-hmm. So when shit really hit the fan, I mean, it's a laundry list of things that can happen, man. I'm talking about just civilization. Like, motherfuckers, like, it's like apocalyptic.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers going crazy to survive.
Yeah.
So that's what my mind going like, of course you got those tiers of individuals, those motherfuckers who's already against government and anti-government. Those are the type of motherfuckers I see trying to go head to head with the fucking government.
Yeah.
Then I see the average individual like myself, who's just, strapped up, armed, you know what I mean?
Ready.
Trying to
protect your family.
Trying to protect my family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I gotta learn how to hunt, learn how to fish, whatever, you know what I'm saying, man? Like, I'm just trying to survive. I ain't trying to knock nobody over.
Yeah.
But I will knock a motherfucking head off of my family.
So,
it's like levels of that shit. It's like, you got the militia motherfuckers, you got the average civilian trying to survive. You got those jack boys, motherfuckers who out there trying to survive too, but they want to take what's yours though. They want to take what's mine and yours and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't trying to wipe nobody out, but for your family and survival, you gonna have to.
Yeah.
So that's where my mind go.
It's gonna be the survival of the fittest. You know what I'm saying?
It's a dog-eat-dog world.
Half and half nots. We so spoiled in this country as a whole.
Bro.
We can't.
It's gonna be a wake-up call for everybody.
Bro.
Exactly. We can't fathom becoming a third world country. We can't fathom being a country that they putting sanctions on now, that's getting sanctions put on them.
Damn.
We can't fathom that, you know what I'm saying, in this country.
But I think, though, as a people, though, you know what I'm saying, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or some tough shit, that nature, you know what I'm saying, that we come from, it's going to kick in. If it was to get that bad, it's going to kick in.
I would say that, and I would have normally, I'm going to say this. We in 2023?
Yeah.
So I'm going to say this. 20 years ago, I would have believed you.
Yeah.
I know why I got to go back to 20 years?
What that is?
Because in 2005, I seen, that shit didn't happen. I seen a Hurricane Katrina where all people stood on top of a bridge and held up signs saying, please rescue us.
Please help.
They ain't know how to survive on their own. They ain't know how to feed themselves.
You know what I'm saying? You know what
I'm saying? No, they was on them bridges for like, man, that Katrina shit happened. That shit was going on for like weeks. You understand what I'm saying?
It was bad.
They were killing each other, raping each other. You know what I'm saying? The shit was crazy.
Yeah.
They were looted. It was no cohesiveness. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nah.
There was no you didn't have the men on. You didn't have men saying, y'all women stay here. Y'all can leave. Let's go out there. It wasn't ain't nobody rise. You know what I'm saying? That was 20 years. That's over 20 years ago. A little bit less than 20 years ago now.
Test.
You know what I'm saying? To me, that was a test. How much do people depend on government?
A lot.
I feel like we failed that test then. You know what I'm saying? Every time a natural disaster come and things come with hurricanes, we see it recent hurricanes that come through Florida, wherever.
Hey, we spoiled.
You know what I'm saying? Know what we do? It's FEMA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We spoiled.
So we gotta, and that's not just the African American race. That's
period. That's an American thing. Period.
No.
We've been spoiled.
Dog, you definitely dropping some shit. Like,
that's gonna be an adjustment.
Bro.
Going from one to whatever position after that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a hell of an adjustment period for anybody.
And listen, during COVID, you had motherfuckers complaining. Look, COVID is a.
Yep.
We seen it during COVID. Motherfuckers panicked because they ran out of motherfucking toilet paper.
Oh my god, that shit was fucking ridiculous.
And that shit be goddamn.
That shit was ridiculous.
Toilet paper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that shit be driven by like social media and all that type of shit. Motherfuckers just be on. Motherfuckers don't really think. You know what I'm saying? They ain't thinking through nothing.
They be following.
They just they following and just going with whatever the move is.
That's when I bought me a new gun that year.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, a bitch come to my house.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Shit crazy, man.
Cause I was thinking of martial law.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I was thinking of martial law, all that shit.
We went crazy. The best thing to me that came out of COVID and curfews was the verses, the hip hop verses.
Facts. And that
and podcasts.
And that
podcast.
For sure. You're right, and that could also be a distraction of what's really going on.
Everything a distraction.
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah.
So the verses, like, well, can't nobody go nowhere. You know what I mean? And that was fun. Shout out to Versus. Shout out to all the artists and producers.
I just think that was just creativity, man. We in the house, we stuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's just make something happen.
Yeah. Make something happen.
You know
now it's on a whole nother scale. Now they actually getting paid to do this shit.
Hey, look, it's a book called Propaganda by Edward Bernays, where he talk about.
We gonna plug that.
You know what I'm saying? Just how everything really is propaganda. Everything you know ain't really what you know. It's what the bitch done gave to you, and it's what we live by. Know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. So,
that's something that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
check out.
I found it. I might have to go ahead and cop that from Target or Audible. But
everything propaganda. Now, propaganda ain't all bad. You know what I'm saying? But we all propaganda for sure.
For sure. But yeah, man. I would like to stay on the subject just because it's so informative. Yeah. And it definitely makes you think because we living in this shit right now.
Yeah.
And we got families and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
but I know we probably got to segue to something different.
Yeah, we gonna segue to something different, but we gonna stay on the same lines. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep this show rolling in this type of this type of vibe.
Yeah.
So just cause we in this segment, we gonna come back. And we gonna continue with other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We gonna sprinkle in some more sauce into what we talking about.
Hell yeah, man! You gotta put the candy in the medicine.
That's real.
Yo,
definitely.
We'll be back. Guess who's Bizak?
Back on the block with them hoes.
Come on, You know,
Cut this street shit is all
Amir
I know.
Ali in the building. And
What it
yours
is.
truly, Fitz Grizzly, VIP Lounge, very important podcast. Yo, we're gonna talk about the new gun laws, right?
Florida.
You know what I mean? You know where we from. This Florida, baby. You know what I'm saying? And mostly everybody I know in my circle and people I grew up with always had that fire.
For sure.
Motherfucking sticks.
And if you know,
Felon or no felon.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Because and keep this in mind. And it's so crazy because I had this conversation earlier today. But anyway, everybody in the circle that I grew up in and whatever now always had, these tools and never shot up a school. I'm just saying. Never shot up a school.
Straight up.
Never shot nobody on no dumb shit. It's really specifically for protection and possibly hunting. But so basically, moving forward with this law that they're trying to change and update this year. You said what?
July 2nd is
July
the day.
2nd.
Everything is
no permit.
No more permits.
No
in the state
permit
of
to carry a firearm on your person.
In the state of Florida.
So, let's have the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think the blowback or, the backlash could be with this type of thing? Why are we doing this?
Listen.
What do you think?
I'm going to say something, though.
Talk. Speak your mind.
Speak
your mind, my brother.
Listen. Man, on social media, I had to put this out here on my Facebook, right?
Talk to him.
A lot of our people up and uproar. They panicking right now.
Yeah.
July 2nd shit gonna be crazy. Blah, blah, blah. It's gonna flow. Listen. Like I told y'all on social media, right? Niggas been walking around there.
Ain't nothing gonna change.
Ain't nothing gonna change. Motherfuckers been had fire.
Straight up.
On their person. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers walk around with fire without no permits.
Felon, no felon.
Felon or no felon.
No felon.
Felon got more gun than no felon.
So,
come on, man.
Exactly. All the guns in the hood. All y'all doing that crying and whining. Man, the guns in y'all house because y'all sons got them.
That's
y'all
a
teenage
fact.
sons got these same
teenage guns.
You know what I'm saying?
Ready to spin the bin.
Yo,
ready to spin the bin.
Hold on real quick.
Go ahead, man. Because before I lose my train of thought.
The best thing y'all can do is just go get you some motherfucking fire and join the motherfucking club.
You might as well.
Yeah, we need that. We need that.
Just be safe. Just be safe. Gun safety, they got classes on, if you never fired a firearm, they have classes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can get trained, because I know a lot of people are afraid of guns, rightfully so, but don't be afraid of it. Just respect it. Yep. Just respect it,
man,
right?
I'm pro Second Amendment.
Come
man,
on,
so I'm glad that they lifting some of these laws.
Come on, now.
I'm pro Second Amendment. The
man,
right to bear arms.
Yes, indeed, to protect yourself.
I think
and your
sometimes our people, we think that white folks, this shit only benefit white folks. Man, you gonna get you a gun?
Yeah, nah.
Shoot the shit out you, a motherfucking white folks saying what you
straight up.
Shoot the shit out of you. You understand what I'm saying?
I think that comes from, us black folks. Pardon me, like I say, please at me. Can be a little docile, huh? A little docile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, the guns, and on this frantic shit.
We just need to play the game like everybody else play the game.
Like, if people have the right to actually have their gun without a permit, especially knowing what's finna happen in probably the near future with the depreciation of the dollar and the way the country is going to be, you may want to be thoughtful enough to go get a damn firearm. I'm just saying.
But it seems like we be on gangster shit till it's time to be on gangster shit.
Oh no, you right. You absolutely right.
It's always something. It's always, social media, op this, op that, fuck a bitch this, fuck a bitch that.
That's all social media. Y'all know that shit ain't real.
But soon as the government say, no more permits. Oh no. Oh shit, what's going on? We finna die. They gonna kill us. They gonna just shoot us.
Cause we so comfortable going at each other. Exactly. But we ain't necessarily comfortable going at other motherfuckers. Know what I mean?
Look here, man.
If they come at us, know what I'm saying? Then we gotta, protect that.
Yeah, you got to.
That's what it is at the end of the day. Bitch is scared that,
I saw my mom, the day before yesterday?
Scared like a bitch.
For real, we gotta tighten up.
I saw my mom yesterday. My mom's still in the hood, Tampa, right? And she told me about a crazy story about somebody ran through a yard and threw a fucking gun on her damn roof.
For real?
I swear on everything. And I'm like, Mom, why you ain't tell me? I'm more surprised about her not telling me than what actually happened. But anyway, long story short is we had a conversation about this gun shit.
Okay.
And my mom was like, and my mom knows I'm a gun owner. My mom's like, hey, I understand why you have those guns. I done showed my mom my guns.
Yeah.
She's like, I understand why you have those guns, son, because I know how your mentality is. Like, my mama's house have been robbed. You know what I mean? Weird, spooky looking motherfuckers be around there, because my mom still live in Tampa, Florida. Old Seminole Heights. Just saying, like, that, you know what I mean? It didn't came up a little bit, but it's still the same. So my mom's like, hey, I understand why you have these firearms, because you want to protect your family. Yeah. And she understands. And I'm like, yeah, Mom, because I need to get more. I need to get my money up and get some more. Because now you can have them without a permit? Oh, yeah. I might come up in this bitch and buy 4 of them bitches. You know what I'm saying? Just because I can. Huh? Just saying.
Sure. They do it. If they do it, we need to do it.
Come on,
we have to. Man.
We have to.
And that's all I'm saying, man. Let's stop being scary. Let's stop being with the bullshit. Let's stop thinking that, you know what I'm saying?
Have a military mindset.
Exactly. Just go get you
Be
some
militant.
fire, get you some motherfucking ammunition.
Get some training.
Get you some training. Whatever you got, I don't give a fuck. You go in the woods by yourself and shoot at a tree.
No, that's fine.
Do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fine.
None of your motherfucking business. Like I'm gonna say it again. You rather get caught. You rather get caught needing it and having it than not having it and needing it.
Yeah, be prepared.
For sure.
Just be prepared.
You know what I'm saying? Be prepared, cause shit probably gonna hit the fan soon. Shit gonna get crazy, and you gonna need to protect yourself, man. Don't be that motherfucker on the other end, nigga like me who need your truck, or nigga like me who need that loaf of bread that you just went in the store and got.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? Because I might take that loaf of bread.
Run that.
Come on now.
Run that.
Yeah, ante up. Ante up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man. Scary hours, man. And also,
and we hope it don't get to that point.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. So
if it do, I'm ready. I hope y'all ready.
That's a fact. Gotta stay ready, man. You know what I'm saying? I actually gotta brush up on, my shooting and whatever with the big gun. You know what I mean? I'm good with the hand, but I need to brush up on the big gun, and I'll get back on it. But I just want to say something real quick, man. Like,
man.
The reason why we're so pro gun to protect yourselves, it's all about protecting yourself, your family,
for sure,
and things of that nature. That's it. Like, it's not
no
about going
offensive
out,
shit.
Right? It's not no
stand your ground.
Crazy shit. Yeah, stand your ground. It's self-preservation. Also, I'm more about protecting yourself with these firearms because everybody else got a firearm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If the world didn't have a firearm,
Join the motherfucking
then maybe
party.
I wouldn't care.
Yeah,
to
this
have
shit
one.
with just some hand
Right.
shit. You feel me?
Yeah, hands. You know, in other nations, they like guns are illegal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If America had guns illegal, of course they'll find a way to smuggle them. But on a higher scale, where it's a very, very small percentage where a motherfucker have a gun, I wouldn't even worry about it.
In America, the biggest arm dealer in the world.
Come on, man.
So they ain't finna. That's gonna fuck up their money if they cancel guns. They ain't gonna never cancel guns.
No, it's all.
I don't care how many school shootings, how many bar shootings, how many movies get shot up. You know what I'm saying?
We just had a school shooting. What? Less than a month ago?
Yeah.
America was conquered. This land was conquered from guns.
Facts.
The motherfucking musket.
Facts.
The musket conquered all this shit.
Gunpowder and shit.
Gunpowder. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
These motherfuckers don't know nothing else other than guns.
That's all they know. And like,
Tell
they could, if
that
they
shit
actually,
big ass money.
come on, man. If they wanted to change that shit, if they really wanted to change it, they would change it.
Gonna fuck up their money.
And there'll be no more fucking school shootings, movie theater shootings, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I mean, unfortunately, when it trickles down to it, it's all about the money.
Yeah.
Bro.
And
The
99,
guns,
what we had?
the
What the
morgue
first real school shooting we heard about?
Columbine.
We know about Columbine.
that we know of, yeah.
Now we down there
Columbine.
have 1, 2, 3 a year. You feel me?
Yeah.
Y'all remember?
And I feel like I'm gambling with my kids. You feel me?
School,
Sending
right?
my kids to school every day.
Bro, that
It is
shit's
a gamble,
scary,
we don't
bro.
know. We don't know. We ain't gonna be the
Scary.
next crisis. We don't know.
Yeah,
when
never
gonna be
know.
the next
Real.
school shooting.
We gambling for real,
Whether
bro.
real or fake, we don't know when gonna be the next one.
That shit's
Gambling.
sad.
But
It's
one
really
thing that is
sad.
real is death.
That is real, and it's really sad because during the pandemic, you knew it was somewhat real because we ain't had none. But soon we came out of it, that's pandemic done because now school shootings done.
Yeah.
That's fucking sad. America, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself for
sure.
that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my kids gotta learn drills on how to duck
Yeah,
and play
we
dead.
ain't never do the only thing we did with a
Bro,
hurricane.
Yeah, hurricane, tornado.
Straight
Bro, like my kids
Straight
gotta
up.
learn how to fucking play dead and shit like that for school shooting drills, bro.
Yeah,
what
we
the
accepting
fuck?
that though. We accept
America,
that.
America,
Democratic Party, America.
we fucked up, man.
Yeah, I said it.
That's crazy, bro.
That's
That's
a whole nother
That's a
topic.
whole
for
nother
another
conversation, boy. I be in for that one. That
shit's
real.
sad,
Let's get
bro.
to the next subject. We might touch on it. Let's
Let's
go.
do it. Let's do it.
Let's get into it. Man, I'm finna take a shot right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Because
finna join you, nigga.
we finna go ahead and get into some shit that
Shit
it's gonna
get
make a lot of us feel uncomfortable. Like, man, look, a lot of my folk, black folk, y'all finna be on. Y'all might not like us for this conversation.
is what it is.
man.
Shit getting deep, real
Because
deep.
we drop gems whether you like it or not, man. Go ahead, speak your mind, my brother.
Well, we touched on this a little bit, right? At the end of that last segment, I brought up something. I said Democratic Party.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about
We
it.
had a little dialogue in between these segments. You know what I'm saying? And we finna get into this right now. The reason I said Democratic Party
That's who we vote
is
for.
because that's what we vote for. But this is also the party of gun control and trying to end the Second Amendment rights. You know what I'm saying? It seems like every time we have school shooters and all this shit that go on, it's under the Democratic regime, under the Democratic president.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The majority of them seem like they're under Democratic rule. I don't think that's a conspiracy, man. I really think it's something to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of the cop shooting niggas, unarmed niggas, always seem to happen in Democratic cities.
states, yep.
In Democratic states.
Yep, that's a fact.
A lot of the unarmed black killings that happened under Obama. More than Trump. Mostly it happened under Obama.
They said, no, that shit statistically, well, the
worst
numbers was
was
like Jim Crow.
The worst one happened under Obama. That was the little kid, the little 12-year-old kid.
What, Tamir Rice?
Tamir Rice.
Sadly,
Man.
rest in peace.
You know what I'm saying?
For
But I'm gonna let Amir go. My bad, brother. But I'm gonna let Amir go and touch on this because we gonna jump back in it. But I'm gonna let my boy go.
I just wanted to have a point to what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? All this Republican and Democrat shit. Basically, what we the criminals in the interrogation room. You feel me? And we got two police that come in to investigate us and talk to us or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The Republican, the bad cop.
Supposedly.
The Democrat, the good cop.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, their whole purpose is to goddamn make sure we fucked up in the end. You feel me? So basically, we ain't really got nobody who really got our best interests at hand. So That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like the Democrat, we've been voting for them for 60 years, and ain't nothing materially changed for us. Really, it really done got worse. You know what I'm saying? We done lost shit financially. So like all that voting shit, bro, ain't really been nothing.
Tangibles, man. You know what I mean? Of course, our people will look at us and say, "Hey, man, you need to vote." I remember, you know what I mean? I'll be saying the same thing. You know, we always sought to have these conversations, and I'll voice my opinion and be like, "Man, what's wrong with you? You need to vote. People died, so you can
I was
vote."
On that shit one,
right? I understand that, but maybe they were dying for the wrong reason. I mean, just think of MLK. Rest in peace. I appreciate what he was trying to do, but sadly, when he actually got conscious, he's like, "Man, I integrated my people into a burning house." That's how I look at fucking voting. Like, it's like basically we fought for that right just to get right to be swindled.
Yeah.
Right? It's the illusion of your inclusion.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, man, what are we voting for? Like, you know, 2024, right around the corner.
Yeah.
Right? Of course, you know, there's the president, all these other motherfuckers in the Senate, House of Representatives, whatever. But like, what are we voting for specifically? Like tangibles.
We ain't voting for nothing, man. I mean, the president we voted for, which we put him over the top, is the same one who created the 1994 crime bill.
We know people who still locked up.
He didn't give a fuck about what America did to make us the way that we was. He didn't give a fuck about that.
Jim Crow
We just needed to be locked up. That's what he said. Them his words. That ain't me making up no shit. He said, we know that America did whatever it did to us to make us the way we was, but that don't matter. Lock us up.
Man, it's so sad because this old motherfucker, he gonna die any day. I'm just saying, dog. Like, nobody takes this man seriously. Like, he can't even form a fucking sentence.
Yeah.
But what I do understand is, you know, we get swindled. They put out that black girl magic shit with Kamala Harris. And if y'all actually research her, you research her from what she did in California, right? Oh my God!
What she did with Low Down Willie Brown, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you think I'm only gonna do something for black people? No. Shout out to Professor Black Truth.
We knew they were full of shit with this motherfucker when she trotted out there on a photo op picture with some motherfucking Timbs on.
And they weren't even the butters, bro.
How tone deaf can you be that you had to take a picture with some motherfucking Timbs on because you felt like that symbolizes you representing for the cause? You down for black folks?
No,
you put
that shit was nasty.
Because you put some Timbs on your motherfucking
man.
And then she said that she used to listen to Tupac. You know what I mean? And
Tupac, she said Tupac was still her favorite. What's her favorite artist? Who your favorite rapper right now? Alive. She said Tupac.
Yeah.
So
and she said shout out to Fife Dog, and Fife Dog was dead.
Been dead.
Yeah,
he been dead. Shout out to Fife for real though, because I fuck with native tongue and Tribe Called Quest. But real shit though. And she been extremely quiet. So once she got voted in, then she tried to say that she wasn't like black. Then she said that she was like Asian, Jamaican or some weird shit, or Indian, or
Jamaican or some shit like that.
Like, man, what the fuck's going on, bro? Like, I'm so confused, and I really feel like they stole that election.
Listen. This has been the most
that's a conversation
uneventful.
We gonna have
uneventful 4 years term. Look, y'all gonna hate me for saying this. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
Please add us.
Listen, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris gotta be the worst term in the history of motherfucking presidents.
Oh my God.
I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about it. This got to be the worst term.
With Jill Biden inviting 2 teams to the motherfucker.
Oh my God. Who invites a loser, bro?
They all fucked up.
Listen, Joe Biden just threatened to put a country in Africa on sanctions because of their stance on gay rights, on LGBTQ.
Which is
right?
crazy.
No, you can't do that.
Listen,
which is crazy.
You know what they
That's
said?
their own country,
you know what they said? Man, we ain't scared of no motherfucker who wear diapers.
Shout out to the Africans, man.
Man, America is hypocrites.
Come on, man.
And we not scared of no motherfucker who wear diapers.
Hey.
This how they look at this old. And look, y'all was all up for this shit. Vote for the lesser of two evils. I told y'all
get the fuck out of here.
I told y'all in another episode.
Evil is evil. Ain't no lesser.
Ain't no lesser.
You know what I'm saying? And he was more evil.
I always said that.
Historically,
he's more evil.
He ain't want no bushing.
Yeah.
Like way back in the 70s, he was against forced busing.
Segregation.
So he didn't want nobody integrating. You know what I'm saying? He initiated the crime bill. That's his bill.
He wrote it.
His name is on that.
And he actually takes pride in that too.
Yeah, he took super pride in it.
Listen,
While Hillary was out there talking about super predators. You feel me? All them was together on that shit.
Super predator. Yeah. So with all this conversation we have about this while we're on the subject, I have to say, man, I know sometimes his methods ain't always the best, and he ain't politically correct. He speak his mind. He orange. He might wear a toupee. Trump was right.
No, Trump was right about all this shit.
Trump was right.
Racist though. I don't
and when you do this shit, Amp, work your magic, bro. Put a little bit of inserts of what he was saying about what the fuck's happening right now, bro.
No, matter of fact, we just gonna stop and come by. That's all we finna do.
Hey, this shit deep.
Hey, this
Go ahead and grab the motherfucking Louis.
Louis.
Hold up, Fitz.
Boy, I done had that.
So listen, man, my man poured up. See, we on that last segment, we was getting into it on this last segment. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of shit that Trump said he was right. My man right here feel like Trump racist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
I feel like all of them racist.
Or he at least played that. He played the card.
Let's talk about it.
So we gonna get into it. Do I think Trump is a racist at heart? Listen, I might shock y'all with this tape. Let me rephrase that. Do I think he's a let me see.
He's an opportunist.
No. Do I think he's a grand wizard racist, like the KKK type of racist, grand wizard? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he ain't that.
No, you know what I'm saying. I don't.
But
do I think he played a race card to his benefit?
Oh, definitely.
Do I think it's some reverse psychology? Do I think it's some reverse psychology in what he does? Exactly, I do. Because I remember a speech he gave in the 90s on the Oprah Winfrey show that had all niggas wanting him to run for president in the 90s. It's a reason why all your rappers, everybody was...
Oh yeah, we always fought with him. Hip hop fought with Trump.
It's a reason why though.
Cause Trump go against the grain.
It's a reason why.
But what he did was
he's a businessman. To me, he's more of a businessman than he is a racist.
But he got a history of going against niggas. Like they sued him. Like the government had to sue him about not letting black people into his buildings. Like,
listen, is that a business decision or is that a racist decision? You gotta ask yourself that question. Is that business? Is that racist?
So you always had niggas that had money. You got niggas that got money though. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got the money and you got the credit worthiness, then you should be able to get that place. But if you just doing it because you just don't want black people, you feel me? Because all black people ain't the same, just like all white people ain't the same.
Right, but what was the reason behind it? Do we know definitively what the reason behind that was?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I can't say that now. I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? But I know they sued him for it.
Yeah.
But I think what he did, though, as far as with the Republican Party, because the Republican Party been soft racist for forever.
You know it.
Know what I'm saying? And he came in and went hard with it and co-opted that shit. And now he basically got the Republican Party by the fucking balls. And they can't do nothing with it. So and he used to be like a Democrat, though.
Listen, yes. No. Trump always had conservative values.
Yeah.
Listen.
He was friends with the Clintons, though.
Listen, he was. But this is my whole point with this, though.
And they always on Epstein Island now.
Now listen, you say the Republicans always been what?
Huh?
You say they always been what?
Soft racist. They soft racist.
Who's been the most racist party in history?
The Democrats.
Exactly.
You talking about on some real shit. Until they flip.
So
what? 60 years ago with the civil rights.
Did they ever flip? See, I hear that argument a lot, though, bro. Did they ever flip?
Hell,
I mean, like I say, it's good cop, bad cop. They all on the same team.
You gotta think about it. Pre-civil rights, what did niggas vote?
We're Republican.
Yeah, all our civil rights leaders was more Republican than Democrat. We didn't vote the Democrats. Yeah. The Democrat was a party of Jim Crow. Yeah. Democrat was a party of slavery. Yeah. Don't care what they say. Yeah. Democrats was the party of what else the motherfuckers the original founders of the Ku Klux Klan was Democrats. Yeah.
But when they did the civil rights shit, everybody jumped. They jumped and went to Republican.
Because of who?
MLK.
Martin Luther King.
And Lyndon B. Johnson.
So whenever I bring up, and y'all gonna hate me for that, I don't give a damn.
The white folks jumped the Republicans and we jumped the Democrats. We switched.
No, listen, whenever I say Martin Luther King set us up, Whenever I come on shows or whatever, I be like, man, they ask me how you feel about Luther King, and I be like, man, you know what? Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Listen, though.
I understand his opinion.
I get the opinion, though.
Not in a disrespectful way, though. When I say fuck him, it's because niggas like you sold your soul and you sold your people
into a burning
house.
He died before he tried to rectify it though before they killed him though. And when he switched up, but that's why they killed him. When he switched up and was saying like, "Look, we come to get our check." He said that all the white, like everything, like America did everything it did to boost white people up, and they pushed us down. And he came back and was saying like, "Y'all did all this for white people. Now it's time for y'all to do the same shit for us." And when he went on that campaign, you know, they ain't handling him. You know what I'm saying?
Started talking about tangibles.
And people don't know that the government actually got sued for that shit.
They did,
and they actually got convicted of that shit.
But I can't give him no pass because he knew what he was doing.
At the time,
he knew what he was doing.
Man,
he took that gamble anyway. And I tell people a lot of times at that time when they control so much, right? You understand what they hear me out? When they control so much for one of us to get that kind of platform to speak in front of that many people, you got to be working with them. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't know, but they were spying on him the whole time.
No, you had to spy on him because you making a deal with him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's trying to deliver something for you. So you gotta spy on him.
I think King was a soldier. I think he might have been misguided in the beginning.
I ain't gonna lie.
No,
let me tap in. Let me tap in.
You can't get that kind of platform unless they give it to you. Not at that time.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You understand what I'm saying?
I hear you, man. However, this is some shit.
I used to feel the same way.
This is some shit Malcolm X was alluding to.
Yeah,
he was alluding to, basically trying to kind of low key say that he's a puppet.
He was a puppet, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like,
I used to feel that way. Because, you know, when you grow up, dog, you ain't really like Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was for Malcolm. If you from where we from, you feel me? Like, you wasn't on no South turn the other cheek type shit. But as I got older, you know what I'm saying? I started seeing, like, that bitch really...
All that shit was biblical shit, though. You understand what I'm saying? Turn the other cheek. Obey the laws of the land. Man, that shit ain't do that but make us soft.
That's what I was talking about, us being docile.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
It made us soft. Turn the other cheek.
Facts.
Man, they putting dogs in water holes. They hate, man.
Firebombing.
Look what they do to Emmett Till. And you say turn the other cheek?
No.
Only motherfuckers who, they needed somebody who respected to get us to feel that way because they knew at any time we can snap.
It's a different thing.
And it's a rap for them. We snap and it's a motherfucking rap.
It's a different thing to talk that shit in New York and as opposed to talking that bitch in Alabama. Know what I'm saying? Back in them days, though. You feel me, though?
I feel
like it's a different thing to be up there talking that shit on the corner in Harlem than to be talking that shit in, you know what I'm saying, Montgomery.
But why is it a difference? But why is it different? But why is it different though?
Cause New York ain't as outwardly racist as Alabama was back then.
You're right, but guess what? Guess what?
They were, but they ain't coming to goddamn take your head off like that.
Right, but I guarantee you, there's more niggas in Alabama than New York.
Yeah, that's a bit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't never stick together. As long as we had that motherfucking turn the other cheek mentality, we won't never rise.
Yeah, that's a fact. And it's
you know what I'm saying?
It's all mentality, bro. And be like, well, the Bible said.
Yeah.
Right? That's
a whole other topic when we get into Christianity and how that affect us. You know what I'm saying?
That shit fucked us over.
They fucked us over.
I'm sorry. I mean, those of y'all.
Oh yeah, that's the worst shit in the world, bro.
But listen,
I grew up under that and everything.
So did I. And I
bro, I feel like that's the worst.
That's
like a terrorist act on us, bro, because we can't see beyond that shit, bro.
It's your mental.
It's like, how we gonna get religion, our God, from the same motherfucker?
Caesar Borgia?
No. I'm talking about, go back to Martin Luther King.
Okay.
We talking about religion.
Yeah.
What was he?
He was a pastor.
Exactly.
Yeah. And pastor and Christian and all that religious shit, it works on your emotions and your mind.
Exactly. So when you got, if that's the type of people who at the time, my people was, they believe in the pastor more than God.
Facts.
So of course a pastor gonna be able to deliver you to whatever these white folks want. Look, we need you to deliver your constituents.
Get them niggas in line.
Because they know automatically you can't listen, man. You only can keep animals caged for so long.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? You only can mistreat a dog for so long before he bite the shit out your motherfucking ass. You only can't feed him for so long before he end up eating you.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? They know this already. So they know when to let us off that leash. You know, they know when to do it. They just needed somebody to do it. So they knew. So and as soon as he did it, when we got the Civil Rights Bill, guess what? The first thing we did as black folks, the same restaurants that said no niggas allowed, the same water fountains that said no niggas allowed. Instead of us saying, you know what, fuck them restaurants, we ain't been eating in them bitches.
It's integrated. Now we lost everything.
Oh, we came in. Yeah, we lost everything.
We ran straight to them. What the effects was that was?
Another thing though, they ensured that we would run straight to them. Because they ran interstates across the country through every black business district. They claimed eminent domain. They took that land and they ran interstates through every black business district across the motherfucking country.
I can make the core.
So they ensured that
we move you niggas out.
That we are goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
I can make the correlation that us getting delivered to the Democratic Party single-handedly killed black-owned business.
1,000%.
Oh, it did.
And it killed the black family.
Yeah, what's that? The Moynihan report, where it talked about how the disruption of the nuclear family with welfare and all that, basically fucked us up.
Fucked us up.
That shit fucked us up, man. And then want to come and say, black men don't take care of their kids and take care of their family because they got it in the black woman's mind, like, hey, get the man out of the house and then we'll pay you.
Yeah,
it's all civil rights shit. We've been worse off since civil rights than we was pre-civil rights.
Facts.
Yeah.
How do we? And I'm gonna kill this right here, man. We can keep it going, or we don't gotta keep it. It don't really
I
matter.
agree.
Hey, I'm vibing with y'all, man. I love y'all. Y'all dropping gems.
Listen. How the hell? I asked this question before. If anybody out there want to answer it, because this gonna be a clip. Trust me. Anybody out there want to answer this question? We always talk about how players and our athletes now can start their own leagues, blah, this, squad, this, that, and the other. What's stopping them? And I always ask that same question. What's stopping y'all, bruh? Who else? Whoever else. What's stopping y'all? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Creating your own leagues, right? How is it that we had our own league pre-civil rights, but we ain't got our own league after civil rights? How we had our own Negro baseball league during the worst time?
Because we always wanted to be a part of that shit. Exactly. We always want to be a white eye cola, you feel me?
But why we can't get our own leagues now? Only motherfucker trying to do it, Ice Cube. With the big three,
because and
he's still like, teaming up with I think a Jewish person.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work into building that up. It's a lot of work. Nigga might not want to do the work.
But during the most racist time in history, where you have motherfuckers still hanging and lynching, this doing Jim Crow. This doing after slavery and during Jim Crow, we created our own Negro League baseball.
We were forced to.
We had baseball.
But when they folded in, we gave it up.
Yeah.
We was forced to though.
You understand what I'm saying?
We thought that shit was better.
We thought that shit was better.
Because sometimes when you beat a bitch so bad to say, hey, you can't have this, what you want?
Listen.
You really want it.
But we had it.
If a bitch whoop your ass and say, look, you can't have this, what you want though, naturally, what you gonna want? If they whooping you, telling you can't have it, goddamn, why y'all whooping me saying I can't have it? I really want that.
Listen, this was weird to me though. We get on Kanye's, we get on anybody that support Trump, we outcast them in the black community because they wear a hat that say "Make America Great Again." Listen, I understand why motherfuckers feel like it's a racist hat. I ain't fucking tone deaf. I understand this shit.
Yeah, all them motherfucking racist.
You know what I'm saying?
Supporting.
But at the same time, for black folks, bitch, we ain't been great since pre-civil rights.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
No,
I absolutely agree.
So when you say "Make America Great," and they be like, "Oh, they trying to take us back to when we was Blase Squad." Man, that's the last time as black folks we was great. That's the last time we stuck the fucking together. That's the last time we owned shit. That's the last time we, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no such thing as black on black fucking crime.
Man, just a fucking imagine,
you understand what I'm saying?
Like you right,
Come on, man.
Because dog,
we was great back then.
We might
imagine.
That's the last time we had black families that actually stuck together. We was great back then.
A black nuclear family, right? A black-owned businesses. I'm talking about laundry, butchers. You know what I'm saying? Like car dealership. I don't know
what that feel like.
I'm talking about a black bank. Plural. Black
banks. Yeah.
Where we control our money.
Black housing market.
Can you imagine?
Man, the closest thing I got to anything black was Jackson Store.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I mean, I try to support black-owned businesses, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean. Y'all saw the bag I got. You know, but anyway.
Now we seem like we can't do shit without them.
We can't do nothing without them, man, unfortunately. And
but that shit was systematic, too. It wasn't just us. That shit was systematic.
That's exactly what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying. You know,
that's exactly what he's
like,
saying.
we gonna give y'all this.
No, when you get
but
too
we
powerful,
gonna take away this.
No, when you get too powerful, what they do? When you about to break out the cage, when they know you gonna break out the cage,
gotta
they
get
can't
the fuck
stop
out of
it.
here.
The first thing they do is just open the fucking doors.
Get the fuck out of here.
They just open the doors, bro. That's all they gonna do is open the doors. Before they let, it's no different with the Obama effect. It's no different.
That wasn't that either. That wasn't that either.
Obama effect.
President Obama.
That wasn't that either. Hey, boy, I was a 2008 voter, boy, and I was proud. You feel me?
Me too.
Boy, that shit wasn't nothing. Nothing.
Listen, you right. And it was, and I was a proud 2008 voter. But know what it did was? It's the same fucking thing, bro. When these people knew we on the cusp, we just went through Bush for 8 years. Man, these black voters, black folks, African American community, black people in this country, they on the verge. If we give them another 4 years of a different Republican president, they gonna come together because they feel like they got no choice.
Yeah.
When they come together, bad things happen for us, excellent things happen for them. You understand what I'm saying? How can we keep them from coming together? Let's give them what they always wanted. A black president. Because know what happens is
off-white
we
black
fall.
president.
No, don't fuck if he half white, he could be the full black. It really don't matter, bro.
He won.
You know what I'm saying?
He won black like us.
No. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter if he's half white. I don't care if he was half yellow, half whatever. Give a nigga, give them what they want, and they'll shut up. You know, we don't gotta worry about them rebelling if we just give them what the fuck they want.
I think it's different. I see
You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. They gave us Obama what we did. Oh, we got a black president now for 8 years. We sat on our ass and did nothing. We celebrated. And then when we got Trump, guess what happened? Oh, no, we gonna get Trump. Oh, no. You know what I'm saying? Guess what happened? When they felt the need. No, and that's why I didn't feel sorry for you niggas. Now, what I tell the niggas, y'all had 8 years to get right. Y'all had 8 years to get right. And now when Trump come, y'all scared? Y'all niggas had 8 years.
No, you right.
Y'all had 8 years to change y'all lives, change y'all situations, get this. Y'all had 8 years to get right. I took advantage of them 8 years.
But he ain't never do nothing in them 8 years
no,
for niggas,
it's
though.
It's here, though. It's here.
It's all in the mental.
It's here.
Mental.
I knew he won't go do shit for niggas.
He did more for, the LGBTQ than anybody else.
Yeah. He the
No, it's here. It's here.
Bro,
Mentally,
he the Skittles man.
Mentally, guess what should have happened mentally though? Amir, this what should have happened mentally.
I think Skittles sales went through the roof, dog. On the, on the Obama. Feel me? Yeah, they boom.
Skittles sales.
Yeah, what that is? Mall, what coming out there? Mall, we should buy their stocks or something.
We need to.
Yeah, for sure.
The symbolism behind Obama is what I was more, ready to see the changes. It was I knew he wasn't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
It was the symbolism for your kids, for my kids.
That's all.
At the time,
my kid can be the president.
Exactly.
That's all it was.
That's what it should have been.
All it was.
It should have been, let's strive for greatness. We didn't do that. We didn't strive for greatness in
but he gave us hope.
Hope.
A lot of boy, I was happy to do my vote in 08. What?
Is hope tangible?
Straight up.
Hope ain't tangible.
Is hope
nah, it ain't tangible. Nah, that ain't. I was happy. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I was happy.
We done went over on this segment. Look, we done went over on this segment. I would love to continue it. You know what I'm saying? So, we probably come back with a little bit of this and a little bit of something else. But that was that was a great conversation, man.
Man, vote for us, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who doing anything for us, man, that's who you vote for. Man, fuck all that other shit.
I feel that, dog. But listen, this is my nigga. And I learned a lot from this brother.
Facts, me too.
You know what I'm saying? And like my boy say, vote who gonna help us. It's either that or just stop participating in this shit at all. Period.
I think that's what a real change
comes.
That's what a real change comes.
Cause listen.
Let's
let's real quick before you finish this, Amir. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I say that. You know what I'm saying? Stop participating. Since you've been an adult, we all the same age. We all the same age. Since you've been an adult. Being on your own opinion, how has a president affected your motherfucking life?
That shit don't affect nothing. If anything, vote locally.
You still gotta get up and get it.
That's gonna affect way more, and that's what I think, man. If we can really get, voters
I vote in the midterms
locally, that might help a little better.
I vote in the midterms, but sadly, I feel like it's so crazy. It's kind of like a contradiction. So y'all forgive me. Hear me out though. The president is a whole nother scale and all that. And like I said previously, they got other people on that ballot to vote for. Senates, commissioners, whatever. But when you do the local midterm, elections, those to me are more tangible to your everyday life.
Yeah, local elections better.
But the thing is, our people run out to vote for that president ballot versus what's happening in their motherfucking county.
And that's something that really cut across really color lines, man. Most people vote in the federal elections, but really it's more so about your local shit, because that's what touch you better.
Yeah, that's what
the
schools,
the federal mayor, touch you, like, because the state separated from the federal government,
right?
So the states and the counties got more power over the people than the federal government do, because they ain't necessarily trying to step on state law. So if anything, man, you need to vote locally, man.
We all locally.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't really ever done that.
President shit,
from the governor on down.
Yeah, the governor on down, to your motherfucking your school district, you know what I'm saying? County, all that shit.
That's what affects, man. Listen, that's what affects, man. Fuck this.
That's directly.
Listen, that's what affects y'all directly. It's that shit. It ain't who the fucking president is.
Yeah, that shit
Everybody
ain't
like
nothing.
Trump president, oh, we gonna die.
Yeah, that shit ain't nothing. That shit ain't nothing.
Get your black ass up and go to work, because that's what you gotta do.
States got all the power.
No matter who it is. But I'm gonna tell you what affects you. Your school superintendent. If that motherfucker racist, and he hired nothing but racist teachers, that's the motherfucker who affect you.
Fact.
And they change the curriculum to where it's harder for certain demographic of kids versus other demographic of kids. That's the type of shit that affects us. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
The police chief. If he hiring nothing but racist ass cops who gonna gun a nigga down on sight, or the nigga doing this right here,
and the mayor,
that's what affects you.
Yeah, the mayor.
You know what I'm saying? If the mayor gonna make it hard for your kids to get free lunch or whatever this case may, whatever the case may be, or gonna raise the prices, the rent prices going up, they ain't doing shit.
You know they are.
Daycare prices going up, they ain't doing shit.
Oh, they are.
That's the shit that affects us. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, we be playing the game backwards, man. We gotta tighten up and, you know what I'm saying, play it a different way, man. Federal shit ain't really. I ain't gonna say it ain't important, but it ain't more important than your state law and your local law.
For real,
you know what I'm saying? Straight up.
We had Scoot up here, man. Shout out to Scoot, man. Like, she running for the mayor. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure that y'all go in and support her, man. She from Tampa and everything, and also, you know, basically just like we saying, vote locally, because that really affects your every day-to-day life, man. That's what's important.
Hey, let's build a voting block. You know what I'm saying? We can get money and power out of that shit.
Come on.
If we can deliver a certain number of votes to certain candidates,
it's all about the power.
We can end up getting resources from that shit. Absolutely. So you feel me? Think about that.
Listen, we gonna cut out and we gonna come back, because I want to kind of continue this on a little something else. I want to continue this a little bit.
Let's talk about it,
Let's get a little break in. Let's pull up a little bit more. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's come back to this.
We're the VIP lounge, baby.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Man, listen. Loving this shit.
Yes,
this episode,
definitely.
man. My dog
definitely
dropping motherfucking heat.
Definitely. I love every minute of it.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, we had a real passionate discussion on the last one. We went almost 30 minutes on that one. You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
Might be the longest one we don't win on.
You
know what I'm saying? But
easily.
Keeping it going with this same narrative, you know, I want to get back to it. I got a question for my brothers here.
Talk to us.
When it comes down to the political structure in this world, you know, like Paul says, white man's world. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
at the end of the day, that's what it all comes down to.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you think these motherfuckers care about more, power or money? Which one more important to them?
It's a no
power.
Power.
Yeah,
Easily.
So you got money without the power, bitch gonna take your money.
Exactly. What, in your opinion, what's the difference of money and power when it come down to just how the world's structured?
Oh,
that's you know what I'm saying? What's the difference between money and power? From our people out there who might say money, our people just train for money.
What you think, oh?
What's the difference between money and power?
I'm about to go in, and of course, ain't no right or wrong answers with me. You know what I'm saying? Because shit is delicate. Like, it's layers to it, like I always say. Power is more like, you know, your name, your background, like what you known for, like your political connects. Oh yeah, he may not have all the money in the world, but he connected to these people that can fuck shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they got that political influence and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, from many levels. I'm talking about gang levels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Drug cartel levels. Yeah. You know, firearm, you know, gun running levels. Like, oh yeah, you want to fuck with that nigga because, yeah, you know what I mean? He roll with such and such and them niggas will fuck you up.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like, you know, the biggest game in the land. The government. You know what I'm saying? Like, power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like power. So it's like money is cool, but in America, as we know, that shit ain't backed by nothing. It's paper. It don't mean shit. So power. I mean, power is really because of everything I just previously said. Like it's all about who you roll with and what you can have done to a motherfucker if they step out of line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it. Like I said, it's not a right or wrong answer.
Man, power control the money, man.
Facts.
Money flow from power, man. So, you know what I'm saying? If you got the power, that's why you'll see a lot of shit happen and niggas be shaking on whether they should say something or not about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because they got money, but they ain't got power.
They ain't got no power.
You know what I'm saying? And with that
that's
money
some real
can
shit.
get
That's some real
took away
shit.
from there either in a day.
Listen, you just
Like how they did Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
Yay.
He ain't got no real
So
power.
many
You
of
feel
these
me?
artists
He got
that we
money,
watch-
but he ain't got power.
His
Yeah.
Kanye power was in his brain. You know what I'm saying? That's why they come bankrupt him.
Facts.
They took his projections.
Yeah.
They couldn't take his money. They couldn't take what was his.
Yeah. They can take his
nigga,
mind.
nigga were laughing at him. You know what I'm saying? I still find this shit funny because nigga were laughing like, man, look Kanye. He went from 1 point something billion. He went from billions dollar to 400 million. Imagine you niggas laughing at a nigga who still got 400 million in the bank.
I wasn't laughing.
And Adidas had to come right back at him.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
didn't
Imagine
Adidas go back to
laughing
him pretty
at a
much
nigga
saying, hey, we
with
still
400
need you help.
with 400 million in the bank. You laughing at nigga with 400 million. Still $500 million basically.
$500,000
Billion.
up.
Yeah.
$500 million up. God
But
damn.
still, though, how they was able to just take him from that, though?
Dog, they control the money.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't got no real power.
Projections. It was projections though. He ain't had that money regardless. It was projections.
Based on his contract with
Yeah,
Based on what they
contracts.
thought he was gonna make and what he was gonna have.
Yeah.
It was projections. He knew he was gonna lose the money that wasn't even there yet. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
and
What
I'm
I'm
Oh,
saying?
so that 400, what he really got,
That's his.
was really
They
real.
couldn't take that.
And I'm
Okay.
sure
You know what I'm saying?
another-
That's what he can touch.
And I'm
Okay.
sure about
Yeah.
Ye, from what I understand, I don't know Kanye West, but I don't think he gave a fuck.
He didn't care.
I think he was just like, hey, I'm gonna speak my truth. Fuck you. That's something that I have to applaud.
If I ain't gonna have no
I have
control,
to
I'm
applaud.
gonna get out these contracts one way or another.
Mhm.
Basically what he do. You know what I'm saying? But going back to the power thing, you know what I'm saying? The power versus money, I agree with both of y'all. 1,000%.
It's all about the power.
Because
Power,
I
man.
say it all the time. I say it a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? It's we look at athletes and you know I fuck with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? But we look at this cats like LeBron. Well, LeBron is a billionaire. We could take one judge and Hillsborough County where we from. And that one judge who made 1% of what LeBron James made got more power than LeBron James.
Oh, that's a
That
fact.
judge got the influence to give a bitch, life in prison.
That's a fact, sadly.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a fact, though. That's
That
a
judge
fact.
got the ability to say probation.
Facts.
That judge got more power.
Those political connects.
Those polices that's right around,
They got more power.
they got more power.
Because they have authority and shit.
They got the power to say,
Vegas
we
game.
finna charge you with trafficking, we gonna charge you with this, we gonna charge you with this. Or they got the ability, power to say, man, don't let me catch you again, sir, have a nice day.
Yeah,
That's power.
yeah.
The white folks, they care about power. Y'all think they care about money. They don't care about no fucking money. They care about power. They conquered this land through manipulation, guns, power, not by money. When they go to other places, when America go to other places, we not as rich as everybody think America the richest, but we not the richest country. We not the richest continent.
But that's what they program.
We
to
just
try
take
to
care of
push
things
us
from
to
everybody
think.
else and make money off what they got.
Exactly. It's power, dog. It's money for your brain. It's no different than sports. It's money for your brain. And people are like, what do you mean by money for your brain? It's simple. You know the reason why athletes, LeBrons, all of them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just singling LeBron out, but athletes in general. You know what I'm saying? Whoever the richest NFL player is. Deshaun Watson got $270 million. Quarterback. Why do athletes make more money than teachers? Why do athletes make more money than
That-
police department?
The influence.
Why do athletes make more money than politicians? They make more money. Majority of our athletes are what? Especially basketball, football.
They look like us.
They look like us, right? So they just changing the money for your
Power.
brain. I will give you $300 million. LeBron, you can be a billionaire as long as you don't run for fucking public office. Because public office is where the power lies. Y'all can have all the money y'all want. Just don't become president.
Yeah.
Just don't become
You think
mayor.
that's it, though?
That's exactly what it is.
Don't
just
fuck
don't
with
become
politics.
government.
Shut up and dribble with the basket, nigga.
Don't do you
Dribble
really
the
get
ball.
all the
But
money
that they
in the
really
world?
up doing though.
Listen,
I think they just trapped that much money that they got to kick that out.
no, because there's no reason in the world that an athlete should make more money than the teacher, and the teachers are the ones who bringing the kids up. A teacher is more valuable to this side to society than an athlete. Will ever be.
Ideally, I get that. Ideally, I absolutely agree. But in a capitalistic society, teachers don't generate revenue.
That's exactly what he's saying.
That's my whole point. But who got more
what I'm saying.
power? A teacher or an athlete? When you send your child to a school, you hoping like hell that teacher don't got no racist views as a black man.
Right.
Yes, they got the power though.
They got the power to say
they got the power.
they got
They
more
got the
power.
power.
A teacher got more. Every teacher in America got more power than LeBron James.
Facts. Because they're the ones who's teaching the youth.
Because know what they doing? They're grooming. They can groom their own, especially they white teachers. More white teachers than black teachers. They can groom their own to be the next doctor, the next lawyer, the next scientist. Everything in this country that's in a power position, they can groom their own to get there.
If America spent more money on its education system, we could be competing. Like, that's why we ain't competing like that on the world scale, because they don't really invest like that, bro. Like,
not at all.
That's a whole nother conversation.
We invest in certain communities. That's you know, they invest in it. They invest in certain communities, certain type of schools. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a reason why Catholic schools and privatized schools that you got to pay to get your kids in, they credits way going to college versus the inner city schools. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why the good teachers don't want to go teach in the inner city schools.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But really though, if they actually, this way they be losing that though, cause they rather send niggas to prison. Than invest in them. You know what I'm saying? Because you paying more on the back end by imprisoning them than goddamn educating them up front. But they don't want to do that.
That's free labor though. They're really not.
You're right. Right. So
that's free labor.
Yeah.
Let me expound on
and that shit help feed rural counties where, you know, ain't nothing but white people at. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't had a prison, then that shit won't be feeding these rural ass cities and counties. So it's kind of like
prison system.
It serve a purpose.
It's nothing but free labor.
Yeah,
that's all it is. You know what I mean? Like the 13th Amendment. Don't that mean legal slavery? Like
yeah, for sure.
Like basically, and then you know those.
So that's a whole industry.
Those prisons, exactly. Those prisons make money by having these niggas in there.
Exactly.
Like basically, those. You know, it's all about money. It's all about money, America, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it boils down to. So basically. These, you know, basically the prison pipeline, you know what I mean? I'm sure you heard of that term. Like, the schools, they don't really get funding to educate the youth. But those prisons get funding based on people being in there and getting free labor and taxpayers' money. You know what I mean? Like, dude, like, it's fucked up.
But the sharpest niggas be the ones that goddamn go to prison. Like, if you think about it, like, a lot of niggas that make it to the NFL and the NBA really be the niggas that really wasn't all that good in Little League and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the best niggas really the niggas that end up going to the streets and end up going to prison, bro. So, like, that's why I'm saying, like, they really hustling backwards, but it's because they really don't want us to have no real power. But, you know, the real talent and the real skill, bro, is actually sitting in the jail cell right now. You know what I'm saying? For real, crazy. Dog. Like, that's what I feel, dog. I know a lot of niggas, dog, who really know shit and sharp as hell.
Yeah.
But they just chose the street life. You know what I'm saying? And that shit fucked them up.
But guess what, though? It go back to what I just said, though. That's why I hit you at. This will go back to what I just said. Why? Why? I just said it. The exchange is money for your brain.
For your brain.
It's money for your brain.
Yeah, because
you can make. Hold on. You can make. Man, I'm gonna give you these little white stones. I'm gonna give you a cookie of dope, this size of this top right here. Cut this bitch up in these little squares, and you can make. You can potentially get your family out the hood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Choose this life with this cookie of dope
versus trying to
overusing your brain to do something to get in a power position.
And we all done fair bit.
Sell this cookie of dope instead of going to be, may I say, a police officer where you can make change in your community. We just got to talk about local shit.
Right.
Sell this cookie of dope. Get this money. Don't run for mayor.
Just don't work for
This cookie of dope gonna get you this.
Or Senate.
Just don't be a judge. You know what I'm saying? They care about keeping. Why you think we'll send our kids out to T-Boy field, Pop Warner field, all these little D's? We groom our kids. We all guilty of. We'll groom our kids for this type of shit. While they grooming their kids for law school. We grooming our kids for the millions of dollars. They grooming their kids for the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
But they have more power.
But they got more power.
Because they can put your kid who's in this league for football in prison.
They groom your kid if my child plays sports. My child tears ACL 9 times out of 10. How the doctor look that he got to go see to repair his knee to get him back on the field?
He's gonna be white.
Who gonna be the surgeon?
Or Indian.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it don't never really look like us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? God forbid one of our kids, athletes, $100 million, rape, assault, whatever. We finna go hire a lawyer. 9 times 10, how you gonna look?
You gonna be white, or
you know what I'm saying?
Anything but us,
yeah. Whatever been accepted.
When Michael Jackson got in front of that, when Michael Jackson, when these motherfuckers get in front of the judge, when they fighting their cases, OJ, whoever it is, 9 times out of 10, how the judge look?
Why I know OJ's judge was like Asian
like 98, but that shit like 98%, 96.
The justice system is 99% what?
White, Caucasian.
So the feds got a what? 99% what? Conviction rate.
That's a fact.
How many gang wars? How many gang wars we know in America that's black?
Shit, a lot, man.
Gang wardens.
Oh, you said wardens? Oh,
wardens. Motherfuckers who own the prison, who control the prison.
Yeah.
I don't know. Zero.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, that shit probably. I doubt it.
It ain't a lot, right? Like, don't
it
fact
could
check
be
me.
one, but he a coon like a motherfucker.
More likely.
Listen.
More likely.
The power structures.
You want to be in that position.
The power structures in this country, don't make a lot of money, but they don't care, bro. That's why I say these folks don't care about the money. They care about staying in power.
That's why I feel like racism ain't gonna never really end. Cause the power structures is what it is.
They have all these.
If we don't change the power structure, bro, it's gonna always be there.
And that's gotta get back to my ultimate point. You know what I'm saying? What you just said is always gonna be there. So when you have another unarmed black male get killed, the first thing we do, George Floyd, all this shit, we ride the streets for George Floyd. What's gonna stop another George Floyd from happening if we ain't change the power structure in this company? Nothing. Guess what's gonna happen? Right now, while all our kids out there trotting out on the football fields, Little League, Pop Warner, all that, while they doing all of this, they sending their kids to law schools to be police, all this, that, and other. So 30 years from now, when our kids our age, and another incident happen like George Floyd, guess what our kids gonna be doing? Still marching in the motherfucking streets.
Same shit.
What they kids gonna be doing? Still the ones in the power position. So when them cops go in front of the judge, not guilty.
So basically, we play the game all wrong.
Not guilty.
No, we
gotta switch the game up.
Been playing the game wrong.
It's a cycle.
We gotta switch the game up,
bro. Damn, boy, that's heavy. Yeah, God.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, boy, you hit me,
bro.
Listen,
hold on, real quick. Let me just say this shit, please, yo. Like my boy Amp Trust is in rare form this episode, man. They got some shit in that liquor.
No, it might. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
My boy is dropping gems,
but you
yo.
know this liquor, man. Look, this studio right in the corner from we right down there in the hood.
Hey, facts.
Liquor stores is accessible all around this bitch. Where we get filming right now.
Yo.
We all live in affluent areas where we live at. How many liquor stores we see? Outside of Publix liquor stores, the liquor store that's next to Publix or Winn-Dixie.
You see a lot, man.
You probably got one every.
Or Costco or motherfucking.
The world famous Alpine, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Sale
Clubs. Outside of that, how many corner store liquor stores you see?
Dog, I see a few, nigga.
What? Where you at?
Hell yeah, like this one right now in Gibson.
A corner store liquor store?
Not a corner. It's in a plaza, but either way. Nigga.
No, that's what I'm not talking about that.
Nigga, Alpine's a corner store, liquor store. Nigga, Tampa, man. Straight up and down. That's a staple in Tampa, nigga. Alpine liquor store.
We all know. We all know Alpine
is. Yeah, that's what
we had ABC. ABC ain't done no more, though.
Yeah, ABC used to be around, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And they got the bodega light, you know what I mean, corner store, you know what I'm saying?
But listen, it ain't influencing our areas, man.
No, it's not.
We got YMCAs and shit in our area. There used to be YMCAs in the hood, ain't no more. Hardly see them.
Yeah, man. I mean, we got one on our side.
You in an affluent area, bro. You don't understand what I'm saying, bro. You ain't in the hood.
No, I'm not, man. Back in the day, you know.
You know what I'm saying? So of course you gonna have them.
No, they don't got none of that shit, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Hey.
Like I say, money for your brain, bro.
Money for your brain, so you won't come up and be powerful. Yeah. Very profound. Like,
absolutely.
Dog, that's some powerful shit.
I ain't gonna say don't take your kid to play sports and push them on that.
I'm not saying that either.
But at the same time, just as much as you push them on sports, you gotta push them on that intellect.
It's a balance.
Exactly.
That intellect, and I say even more so on the intellect. You know what I'm saying?
You have to.
No, they prey on what we don't have, dog. We've been so poor in this country for so long.
Yeah.
They prey on it, dog.
Yeah.
They've been setting us up for
They dangle
years,
that shit.
Dog.
Yeah, they dangle that shit.
It's been a setup for years, dog. It's been a setup for years.
That's
you know what I'm saying? It's been a setup. They know what we want. Man, they want money.
Yeah.
They know what we want. That how you think, look, we in a city, right? Temple, Florida, we in a city that was notorious 10, 15 years ago for tax fraud, I should say.
Drops.
Yeah, you know, I ain't want to, that's what it is. You know, I just want to say tax fraud. You feel me?
Hey.
We notorious for it. But why? Why was it like that? Because we would figure out any way to get some motherfucking money.
Yeah.
So it's easy to send an agent in the hood to tell one motherfucker how to do it. And then that shit spread like wildfire.
That's a fact.
That shit spread like wow.
It spread like
that shit was
wildfire.
crazy.
To the credit card.
That shit was crazy.
It's some shit going on right now.
So
I
listen,
don't know,
but
but
listen. Well, hold on. I'm finna throw something your way, you know what I'm saying? And fits that's gonna make you think.
Oh, shit.
But during that time, though, who was president?
Obama.
Listen, Obama was president.
We said that shit right on cue, bro.
But it wasn't just Tampa that was on free. What free bands? What you think free bands mean? What you always holler free bands?
Oh, that what about?
Free bands.
Yeah.
Free bands. Think that shit mean?
Hey, but Tampa had that bitch on.
You know what I'm saying? But my point is, listen, it's money for your brain. Let's distract them. Let's distract, man. Niggas from everywhere was getting this money. Tampa was the biggest hub, but everywhere was getting this money.
Everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? So
like
while we got a black president,
COVID shit. What's name?
We got a black president,
PPP
right?
loans.
you get a black president. We don't want that to inspire them to try to become another Obama. Let's send some agents in these cities, these states. We gonna give them the game. We gonna give them the game of how to get this money, and let's distract them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting this money, everybody balling. Ain't nobody paying attention to how really fucked up the economy was under Obama. Because everybody would eat. Everybody fucked up. The wages was low. You know what I'm saying? The housing market was, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker barely get a house. Nobody wasn't thinking, and nobody wasn't motherfucking. Like I told y'all.
Yeah, because that was right word coming up out that shit.
Listen, what I told y'all.
Yeah, 2008.
I got my house in 2009. We was coming out the housing bubble. Everybody, all my close homies I know who tried to get a house under that administration didn't get one. They didn't get a house till Trump. When you got your house, who was president?
Obama.
You was Obama.
Obama had, but he was going out and Trump was coming in. But you know, we started building in 2016.
Who your
I
house
got
under?
mine under Trump.
Charles got his house under who?
Trump, I'm sure.
Hey, a lot of niggas lost their house under Obama.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas lost their house under Obama, boy.
Damn.
A lot of niggas lost their house under Obama, and they chose to say the banks over goddamn the regular people. And niggas lost a lot of wealth under Obama. He did not save niggas, boy. Yeah. He ain't save regular people. He ain't save niggas. Niggas lost wealth, but under Obama, boy, for real.
It's heavy. It's heavy. Wow.
They say the banks over the people.
But that is the people. That's the people's president, though. I'm sorry, I just had to be a little. Cause
that image make us feel good.
Petty.
Yeah.
The image make us feel good. You know what I'm saying? But we struggle. You know what I'm saying?
1000%.
We lost ground.
Stock market wasn't that great.
Yeah, we lost ground.
Stock market was great under Trump. Stock market horrible under Biden.
Man, look here, man. I don't fuck with Biden. But anyway.
I don't really fuck with none of them.
I don't really fuck with none of them. But that motherfucker, man. See, this is the thing. And, you know, this is a quick tangent, ladies and gentlemen. Please bear with me.
I'm gonna let you close it out.
Yo, see, what I always said is, like, Trump, to me, was like a business person. Like, he's a businessman, real estate tycoon-esque reality star. He's not a politician.
Nah.
He doesn't know
that
how to
what
be,
motherfucker like,
right? Like he's not a politically correct motherfucker. Now don't get me wrong. Some of the stuff that he done said and did could be offensive. You know what I mean? To different, ethnic groups or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if you actually sit down and actually listen to what this motherfucker was saying with some of his shit, it's like, damn, this motherfucker's right now. Like this shit makes sense. So I could talk to certain individuals or whatever. Like, and passing about it because we all, involved, we living in the same world. Like, oh my God, so basically you're a Trump supporter. I'm like, no, I'm not really a Trump supporter, but I understand what the fuck he's talking about because that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a realist. Like, ain't no...
Listen, he was
like,
the first one
he had the inside game, man.
He's the first one to tell us what was going to happen with China
right.
and Russia and all that shit.
So now, with the way the world is now, with this BRICS and this dollar and shit, like, what the fuck y'all think? Who is going to run and who y'all think is going to help try to somewhat quell the blow that we're facing? What do y'all think about that?
The crazy part is, we can let's come back. Let's come back to it. Let's come back to it then.
Yo, last session, I was pretty much talking about my thoughts on Donald Trump. So now we know what's going on with the BRICS, currency, and the upcoming presidential election, even though we probably not going to vote for it, but we just want to try to understand. I mean, it's something that we still got to think of, like, what the fuck? Like, who the hell is going to try to, stand in front of this shit that we're going to be facing as far as, America's economy and the dollar being what it's going to be, what I mean, depreciated. So, we was going to ask our guest, Amir Ali, pretty much, what his opinions is, is when it comes to like Trump and his rhetoric and potential dog whistles and, what he was trying to do. Was it like strategic just to have a base, just to stay in office and gain power? Like, what the fuck's really going on, man? We at the VIP lounge. Go ahead, man.
I fuck with Trump as far as like being outside of, the norm. Know what I'm saying? Like
establishment.
Yeah, he outside the establishment.
Yeah,
like
you can tell
what he represent as being non-establishment is likable, bro, for anybody.
He's not a lifelong politician.
Yeah, but what fucked him up as far as like us black people,
the rhetoric,
is how much he played to the base.
Mm-hmm.
But as a strategist, I think that he saw that how the Republican Party had been. Soft racist, like we talked about earlier. They've been soft racist for forever. Know what I'm saying? Every Republican motherfucker, they basically racist, bro. They try to blame us for everything, say, oh, it's the culture for everything. Black people are responsible for everything they did, despite everything that this country did to make to make black people what they is. Know what I'm saying? So he basically saw that and came and played on that and snatched the motherfucker base right from under the motherfucker. Know what I'm saying? So he basically got the Republican Party by the balls. Know what I'm saying? But him doing that basically created a wedge between him and black people because we ain't necessarily on that, bro. If you on race shit, we gonna back up out that shit all real. But as far as you being non-establishment, I like that.
So
I like it.
So the racist part, right?
Yeah.
The Republicans being a racist party. So listen, I get what you're saying. Slightly disagree. Slightly.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say why. Because you got different type of races, bro.
Oh, there's level to it.
It's a lot of levels of races, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For sure.
And how the Democrats handle black people, it don't get more racist than that.
Oh, they racist too.
You know
I ain't taking nobody out.
They don't get more. They would kiss your baby. The motherfucker kiss your baby on the campaign trail.
Stab you in the mouth.
And then turn around and pass a law.
You gotta lock that baby up.
You gotta lock that baby
exactly.
up. You know what I'm saying?
They all wrong. They all fucked up.
Like, when it come down to Trump, you know what I'm saying? I think it was more so of, like what Fitz was saying earlier. Like I said, do I feel like the cat got some racism in him? I feel like all the motherfuckers got racism.
All of them do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But do I feel like, I think he's more, to me, this what Trump's racism. I always say there's two things in this world that Trump's racism. Motherfucker forget that you a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, we'll forget that a motherfucker a cracker. Two things. Money and motherfucking drugs. You know what I'm saying? Money and motherfucking drugs. It'll be, hey bro, what's up, bro? What's happening, bro? If you got some motherfucking dope for a crack on you, any day. You understand what I'm saying? He'll forget that you was a nigga or a monkey yesterday. If you got some dope for him, if you got a rock for him, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? Tell me I'm lying.
Hey, you know what? Hey.
I'm telling you.
Hey.
Drugs and motherfucking money. Those two things are trump racism.
Yeah.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? No
hey,
pun intended.
That nigga was.
You know what I'm saying? I'm being real, bro. I done seen it, dog. I done seen it happen. You know
You just went there with that one. Hey, straight up on some real nigga shit though. Straight up. Alright.
Now with Trump, you know what I'm saying? With him, I feel like it was more so of he was trying to this was his philosophy, and I hope I don't you know what I'm saying? I don't want these people watching this shit to be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to know Trump fooled them. But I feel like the racist part of it, I don't feel like the whole Republican part of the racist. I don't. Because conservative values, we all conservatives.
Oh, yeah, we more conservative than anything.
We more conservative than black folks.
We more conservative than anything.
All black folks
it's just Democrats been the one who supposedly been fighting for black issues.
Yeah,
you feel me?
exactly.
But now we see that shit really ain't nothing.
That shit fugazi.
But we more conservative than really anybody. Yeah,
you know
for sure. So I agree. I totally agree.
Get that out the way real quick.
I totally agree.
That's why I say the core of the Republican Party to me ain't racist. They just feel like, you know what I'm saying, they disconnect with them and black folks is, we got to get up every day and go work for our shit. Y'all want the government to hand y'all everything. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Black folks gonna feel like, well, damn, y'all can get up and go work for y'all shit because y'all get opportunities to go do it. But we can't. But we all from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You get up every day and go work, provide for yours.
Right.
You get up every day, work, go provide for yours.
Yes,
I do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? All of us grew up in the hood.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? All of us right now can ride through. I ain't even gonna out our hoods, our projects that's still up in Tampa. I ain't gonna even say hold on, but I ain't gonna say the name of it because I don't want people to know. You know what I'm saying? But we got a project still up in the city of Tampa. Right. You feel me? Right. We can ride through the motherfucker right now.
Yeah.
And see a bunch of motherfuckers who ain't getting up doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? They just sitting back depending on the government. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ride through our hoods and see the same thing right now. Ain't no progress, dog. You know, ain't no nothing, dog. You know what I'm saying? My nephew earlier, he was like, man, he was telling me earlier, not to get up a little bit off subject. He was like, man, listen, he was at the house helping with some shit. And he was like, man, what you need help with? I'm like, I need to do this because my HOA tripping. Blah, blah, squad. He helped me get this shit taken care of, whatever. He helped me. He like, HOA, the biggest scam in America. And listen, so I say, man, you right. I say, but you at the same time, I kind of fuck with it. I say because the HOA keep you on your toes to help you keep your community clean.
Yeah, keep your value up.
You know what I'm saying? I say we lived in the hood. I say, well, if we had an HOA in the hood, maybe things would have been different. We don't take care of our shit.
I used to think, man, I ain't gonna never stay with that shit. You feel me? But now I respect it though as a homeowner.
As a homeowner, you gonna respect it. You know what I'm saying? Versus when we live in the hood, you got bill bottles everywhere, graffiti everywhere. Ain't not a green speckle of grass in the motherfucking yard. It's all dirt.
Straight dirt.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Like, you know, it's fucked up. Dirty pampers on the side of the roads. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit. Trash here, motherfucking well. Yeah. We love where we come from. You know what I'm saying? That shit made us who
we are. Yeah.
But guess what? Every niggas try to leave what?
The hood, man.
Exactly.
You got to. Because you know over there is like, you know what I mean? Why would you want to stay there when you can always work towards something better?
Listen. Well, y'all bringing up some different shit.
Listen.
It's real shit.
Yeah. Listen though, real shit. But we gonna get back to the Trump shit. But listen, just real quick. If you where you stay at now, and where I stay at now, you comfortable walking your kids around the neighborhood, right?
Easy. I was just doing that shit today.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy.
For sure.
Easy.
I don't even feel the need to carry my pistol when I'm walking around my subdivision.
No, I don't. But I do have my blade. I do got my pepper spray. I'm just saying.
But grabbing my pistol,
it don't feel like that though.
Grab my pistol like that. Oh, hold on, baby. Before you get on here to get on your bicycle, go wait for that. Let me grab my pistol real quick. No.
Yeah, I don't have to do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I ain't gonna feel like that in the city if it's in the daytime. You feel me?
But let us go. But no, if we go to the Easter Block party, I guarantee you we gonna have that pistol. We gonna have that phone there.
We gonna have.
Oh hell yeah. And if they throw a block party where I'm staying at, no, I ain't gonna feel like that.
Go to Riverfront Park block parties and shit.
Yeah, big gonna have that.
Big gonna have that.
You had to have.
Yeah, big gonna have that. Big gonna have that. Just cause.
Going back to Trump thing. Well, anyway, y'all know what I'm saying? It's a little Trump thing though. But we were talking about how he's pandering to his base. What if I told you? What I throw this out? What if I told you that? Listen, I'm a politician. Tell me I'm Trump. You a black voter, right? You a black voter. You think about voting for, you gonna vote Democrat, whatever, but I'm Trump. You think I'm racist. But I come to you and I be like, listen, guys, I'm like, listen, I'm gonna say some things that's gonna be uncomfortable. Because the only way I'm gonna get in office is if these people vote for me.
Right.
But these people are too dumb to realize that while they're saying, hoo, yeah, make America great again, everything that I pass and sign in law is going to be to benefit y'all.
But he ain't never do that,
Yes,
though.
he did.
When?
He did it a lot.
When?
Let's talk about it.
I don't know.
When it came, who funded HBCUs most in history? Any president.
That what they say?
It was him.
Yeah, that what they say, yeah.
It's true.
I ain't gonna front.
Hold on. Federal prison reform.
Trump.
Who changed it?
Trump, and because of Kanye and Kim K.
You know what I'm saying? But who changed federal prison reform? We always talk about, for example, I remember one time, Tony, I know Tony, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When he got out of jail, it was under Obama.
Yeah.
He had to sign a paper, he had to apply for clemency. He had to apply for it. And hope that it got to Obama desk, Obama seen it, or whatever the case may be, and granted the clemency so he can get a commute his sentence basically. You had to apply for to get your sentence commuted, but to come home at that time. Trump made it a law. They had to review everybody's case. Law. Review everybody's case. You ain't got to apply for shit. Go in there and find these cases that these motherfuckers in jail for drug offenses. You know what I'm saying? And let's either get them closer to their families or let's let them out of jail because they should be in prison. I got an uncle who had life without possibility of parole who got out under Trump, who couldn't get who couldn't even get his sentence even looked at under Obama.
Damn.
You understand what I'm saying? They made it a law.
But one thing I'm gonna feel about that is like, you know, that like when they try to push that shit like prison reform, like that's good for us. Like it ain't just us in prison, you feel me? Like
we suffer from the most though, Amir.
For the most though, y'all.
They changed. I agree. It was the drug laws that he was trying to. The drug laws trying to undo the Biden shit. Motherfuckers being in life in prison for a rock of cocaine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the shit. The federal getting fed cases for motherfucking petty trafficking dope. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit. These the motherfuckers who was coming out of jail. You know what I'm saying? That was getting free.
Yeah.
I know a nigga. My partner got free. He got freed under Obama though.
Because he had to apply for
the. He can't tell him nothing.
Yeah, he had to apply to get his sentence community. You know what I'm saying? But if the nigga told me one time, I was arguing with a nigga about he was killing Obama. I'm pro Obama at the time. Like, man, nigga, one for Obama, nigga. We both know Tony when he got out of jail. I'm arguing with this nigga about this shit. Nigga say, man, I know Tony too. Tony would be the first one to tell you, yeah, that nigga did something, but that nigga could have did more. You know what I'm saying? And I still argue that nigga down, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, nigga, y'all niggas just want more. Y'all just always ask for extra shit. That's my mentality at the time. Until I see Trump make that shit a law. You know what I'm saying? Then I say, you know what? That nigga alright. You know what I'm saying? Because this man came in and made it his business to get that shit done. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make it law. We ain't, if you in jail for non-violent crimes and you got a federal case of non-violent crimes, drug charges, these are non-violent crimes, you gotta come home.
I'm gonna say this, Trump, if you talk about cutting that check, you know what I'm saying? Getting niggas some money for everything we done went through in the country, you gonna get our vote, you feel me?
Listen.
Reparation, you feel me? Cut the check.
You about to get locked up though?
Cut the check.
But listen,
that's bullshit.
The ones that always say they ain't fuck reparations.
Yeah.
Democrats ain't finna do that shit. They'll give gays and LGBTQ.
Yeah, they do everything for everybody else.
Yeah. Give Afghanistan a help relief package.
Man, even if you eliminate slavery, right? With the redlining and when motherfucker came back from World War II and the GI Bill and y'all locked niggas out. Like, just that alone, bro, just took all the money away from niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
When they first created suburbs, bro, like they took money, they ain't let niggas buy houses. They say we both could afford them houses. But you said in them deeds, you only said only white people can buy these houses.
Guess who said
so just even without slavery, they owe us.
Guess what?
Facts.
Who had the power to do it?
Motherfucking government, man.
Who got the power to do it? You know what I'm saying? Guess what we was doing? We doing
Marching.
it. We training. Take these 2 drop steps, little John. Take these little drop steps. Throw that ball. Catch that ball. You know what I'm saying? Guess what they were doing? Dribble that ball, Michael Jordan. Come on, go out there on that court of practice, son. Guess what they were doing? You know what I'm saying?
Pass that ball.
Guess they was doing? Hey,
State ball.
Hey,
exactly. Pass that state ball. Guess they what they was doing. That's what they was doing.
power over money, man.
You know what I'm saying? Know what they do at the dinner tables? You're a hell of a that little kid that he's a hell of an athlete. You got like my son, he won a track thing yesterday. He did good in track yesterday.
He did good too.
White lady came up to him yesterday. We was getting ready to leave. White lady came after his last event. White lady walked up to him. My son said, I just had to come tell you, man, you're extremely fast. You're amazingly fast. You know what I'm saying? And I started laughing, you know what I'm saying? He like, thank you.
Used to be fast,
thank you. Yeah, you know, the same thing. I was laughing though, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because I'm thinking to myself, that's all they see a nigga has. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking to myself, you don't understand, he's a straight A student too.
Right.
We ain't just fast. You understand what I'm saying?
He's intelligent. Right.
Yo, she out there spectating. You know what I'm saying? He ain't just fast. We can run for office too.
He'll be your son's agent,
bro. We're always looked at as a motherfucking gesture. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're not looked at as the ones that could lead or be the ones that be in that power role to actually make some shit happen. Like, oh, we're the talent.
We gotta
establish we're the talent. You know what I mean? Like, we're the gesture.
We gotta stop taking that shit.
Who you report to? Like, you know, we work too. We ain't gonna put our business out there. Who you report to?
I mean, thankfully, a girl who Taliba. I mean, you know what I mean. Shout out to Taliba.
Who she report to?
Let's see. She actually reported to my old manager, Jordana. You know what I mean? And shout out to her too. I actually fuck with him heavy. You know what I'm saying? And
they all African American.
Well, Taliba is definitely African. You know what I mean? Jordana is Spanish. You know what I mean? But she fuck with Africans.
Okay, so who they report to?
Well, you know.
Before they go up.
Yeah, once you get up,
it get whiter. As you get up, it get whiter and whiter.
I would say I got a black V.
There's the director of all this shit. She's a Caucasian woman, but she cool. And then above her, his name I forgot his name. His name is Jerry. He's an Irishman. From Ireland, straight from Ireland with an accent, everything.
Oh yeah, everything.
Because I actually had an interview with him when I was trying to get a promotion. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why I didn't get it is because they were looking for somebody who actually worked in New York. But either way, you know what I'm saying, that time will come. But yeah, it get wider and wider as you go up on that ladder. You know what I mean? This ain't a diss. This is what it is.
Like, it is what it is.
When you get to them board of directors.
Oh yeah.
Ain't nobody in there that look like me. I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
For sure.
You know what I mean? So
that's how I say racism won't never really be able to change until we change the top. Because when you get up to the top 10%, bro, that shit is primarily white, bro.
It's crazy.
And they got values that they share.
It's crazy. Common. Yo, man, you're 1,000% right, but sometimes it's kind of like, we all know that, but it's like, what the fuck can we do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can we do? You know
what's going to happen? It fixes itself.
It implodes.
Always fixes itself. That's why the dollar crashing ain't a bad thing. It'll fix itself.
It'll fix itself.
Because once the dollar ain't shit, we can't focus on the dollar as much. So guess what happens? Our real skills got to come and play.
Oh yeah, definitely. And
real skills.
It's just like
we all survivors.
It's just like with the
we
political. Man, I feel like if we stop voting for a president, like if nobody, especially black people, nobody.
I think if we did that, if we shut out one election,
that would demand a real change.
Yeah, that should have helped.
And we got to come with tangibles to demand.
But you know what I'm saying is though, we are creative people.
Absolutely.
Like what you were saying, give it enough time, we figure it out.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
When let the dollar crash. They don't want the dollar to crash. Why? Why they scared the dollar gonna crash?
Because they always been on the top.
Listen, because they need that.
You
understand what I'm saying? The dollar crash. You force these same people who built this country.
Bitch gotta get out the
mud. Now you a nigga.
Listen, we been getting out the mud.
Exactly.
now you a nigga.
Force these. No, it ain't that. It ain't about us being niggas, dog. You force.
No,
these.
what I'm saying is those people
they gotta get out the
talk
mud.
About, they gotta get it out the mud like us. And what are we to them?
No, what I'm saying is you're right. But what I'm saying is they can stay high to y'all because they still gonna have that attitude that they still above. What happens is you're right. They gotta try to get out the mud
like us.
But if you force the collective minds of us to do this. We like this. They've been dividing and conquering us for so long. With the dollar. That's what I keep saying. The power, they trade your money for your brain.
Cause bitch do anything for
exactly.
They rob their own brother.
Exactly.
Dollar.
Take away that dollar.
And we gotta.
And guess what we gotta do? We gotta cooperate. We gotta do this.
We gotta cooperate and work together, man.
You know how to
have a motherfucking code.
You know how to build. You know how to build a motherfucking. You know how to build a shed.
Right.
Man, okay, build me the shed. You know how to hook up music. Hey, put me some music in this shed. You know how to do it. Now we come together. It can't be no beef because it's about the bartering now.
Yeah.
We the masters of bartering.
Yeah, facts.
We've been traveling. We've been traveling the globe from the beginning of time, bartering with different people.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you had this one. This is what I got. Let's make a deal.
It make people do this, but it also make the 99% do this just as a whole. Mm-hmm. It's the 1% they scared. Mm-hmm. Because now it ain't just so much about black people sticking together. Now it's like
everybody.
That white man that know how to make ammunition.
Right.
I might go to him too. Hey, look, this what you do. This what I do.
Right.
This what you know what I'm saying? They make everybody look at now. The racism goes away.
Oh yeah, racism go out the window. When it get crucial.
What I said earlier though, Bill.
Survival.
Drugs, money.
Yeah.
They'll kill racism. You know what I'm saying? That Trump racism.
Like 2001 when they hit the motherfucking what's name, bro? That racism turned out the way for a little bit, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was just like, bitch, we kind of
racism turned.
We all like into this. We all in this.
The racism turned on the Arabs. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Sadly. Yeah, it turned on them.
You know what I'm saying? It turned on the Arabs. Mm-hmm. We such a forgiving people, and they know that too.
Yeah, we know that, and you know that's another story.
They banking on they banking on black folks. Yeah. Black folks won't turn on us. At the end of the day, they're gonna help. But I see more niggas at that pull up to the motherfucking intersections, give more money to the white homeless man than the black homeless.
Cause that's just us naturally though. At least us American niggas.
I don't do that shit.
I'm just telling you.
Now I don't do it, but they do though.
You right.
Cause cracker be feeling like, man, you a cracker and you
listen. They come.
You ain't got nothing.
Well, white folks,
hey, cracker don't have no sympathy for a cracker that ain't got nothing.
Exactly, don't.
They don't deal with family members.
They racist against.
But they family member
for white trash.
Exactly, dog. I noticed.
Hey, but I get it though.
The white homeless man walk up. They when they see somebody black. But they ready to come up. They, you know what I'm saying? When the black homeless man see somebody black, they keep going. But they feel like we ain't gonna fuck with them. Mm-hmm. White people see somebody black, because we normally used to. Here you go, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how that shit be.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like that's a waste of white skin, bro. If you white, bro, and you ain't got shit,
bro. No, I agree.
You fucked up. You played the game way wrong.
Right? Like what'd you do to be fucked up?
You got so many.
Everything
so many shit set up just for you to be straight.
Given to you, bro.
And just because you be fucked up out here, boy, that's on you, boy.
Just because you Caucasian, you got so many looks. So it's like, what the fuck you doing, man? You know what I mean? Like, how did you get this fucked up? It's crazy.
Boy, you were getting high way too much.
Yeah, just know I'm sorry. I ain't giving you shit.
You might need a big bag of fentanyl to go ahead and get over with.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't giving you shit. Hey, being right though. Amir Ali's in the building.
Hey boy, if I was white right now, boy, I might be multi-millionaire. At least a motherfucking VP or something.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, but if you ain't got it right, well, you might need a big bag of FENT,
bro.
And I ain't talking about Rihanna with them panties and shit. You feel me? Straight up.
Rest in peace. Right? Shout out to Rihanna, but what Amir Ali was talking about, I know what he's saying, so I'll just say R.I.P.
Straight
just
up.
saying. Like,
straight up.
What's your purpose?
Straight up.
Yeah, but we on the next subject though.
Man, so we back, man. Listen, we didn't do a VIP icon last week, but we feel it's very fitting to do one this week for this show. You know, I've been talking about money for your brain a lot on this show. You know what I'm saying? We going after the you know, the power positions instead of the money positions. Yes. You know, so this VIP icon for episode 16, I think it's very fitting that we give it to none other than Booker T. Washington. Mm-hmm. And I'm finna read a little bit about him for y'all that don't know about him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna read this little excerpt right here, and that's gonna explain why we wanted to use Booker T. Washington as our, you know what I'm saying, VIP icon. So listen, born into slavery, Booker T. Washington overcame many barriers that were blocking him from getting an education. After his family gained freedom through the Emancipation Proclamation, we all know what that is, There were no schools in this area. However, he didn't let that stop him. Instead, he walked 500 miles to enroll at a school at the Hampton Institute. Washington excelled academically and became the first teacher and principal at the Tuskegee Institute. In addition, he was an author, advisor to several presidents, and one of the most influential African American public speakers in his day. So, that's a little rundown of who Booker T. Washington was. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with that because, like we were saying during the break, Booker T. Washington could have said, you know what, I'm just going to be Jackie Robinson.
Yep.
I'm going to be Wilt Chamberlain. I'm going to be, what I'm saying?
Athlete.
What his name is? The boxer Lewis, Joe Louis.
Joe Louis. Yes.
I'm gonna go after. I want to be an entertainer.
Right.
I want to go do something to go get me some money. He ain't do that.
No, he said
he said, you know what?
Change.
He want to try to make a change. You know what I'm saying? He went after the power position.
Mm-hmm. And I know years ago, years back. I'm talking about for me though. I have a little bit of, some insight with his book, Up From Slavery, man. It's a very informative book. It's kind of like his biography in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, sometimes when I was reading it, it's like, damn, I can't imagine going through some of the things that he went through, but he came up out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, work with presidents as an advisor and, just like you said.
Yeah, back in them times.
Especially during
he was a motherfucker, though.
And what you said during the break, Amir, you say, man, he had to learn how to play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played the game. But he was utilizing it for his people, though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people thought he was cooning, but really, he was just playing the game to utilize what he could get out of it to benefit his people.
Facts.
So sometimes, bro, long as you ain't really cooning in your heart, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, play the game, you know what I'm saying? But utilize that shit for your people.
Yeah.
Play the game because best believe the system is definitely gonna try to play you.
No, it's all a game, and I tell people this all the time. It's all a game. Listen, I don't care. We talking about Booker T. Washington, right? You know what I'm saying? But we talking about playing the game. Listen, I don't care if it's in the real world where we at. We in the free world right now. I don't care if you in prison. I got people in prison. You know what I'm saying? I got cousins in prison. I got family. Look, and I tell them all the time, like, dude, this shit a game. Once you realize that this shit a game, and that it's a way to win this game, you'll be fine. Gotta play the game, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's in life. You gotta play the game, dog. Whether you in the free world or you were locked up, whether you in the political world, whether you're in school. The whole school system, I was able to get through high school so easily because I realized it was a game. Go to school, listen to what teacher gotta say, understand what she's saying, take this test, pass this test for 4 years, graduate high school.
That's it.
Don't get in trouble. I knew it was a game. After I got wise, I used to get in trouble a lot. Y'all know this. I used to get in trouble a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Got kicked out of school twice because I didn't understand. But once I got to a point where I understood, I knew it was a game. I know how to beat this game. You know what I'm saying? It's no different than playing Mortal Kombat. I know how to beat this game. Once I figure out the rules, cheat codes, I know I can beat this game.
Boy,
you know what I'm saying?
You talking that part shit.
So I
stand at the world through my real view.
I figured out how to win the game, dog. But I used to have people homies and shit that used to come to, you know what I'm saying? You come to class, and I used to be one of them. Come to class, sleep all day in class, just sleep. And then I realized one day I go to school and sit there for 6 hours and do nothing. Man, I might as well stay my ass home. I might as well go sell some motherfucking drugs. You know what I'm saying? I might as well do that. Well, I'm going to this bitch every day, getting on the bus, going there just to lay my head down to sleep. If I'm going to beat up for 6 hours, I might as well do something.
You
know what I'm saying? And that was my mentality around 9th, 10th grade. That was my mentality. So I started saying, fuck it.
So working.
I'm going to just do something. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be here. Same thing I tell my nephew, they go to my niece and nephew, look, if y'all gonna go somewhere and beat up for 6 hours, you might as well do something. Or you know what? Just stop going. Stop wasting our time. Stop wasting your family money.
Facts.
Stop doing that shit. Just stop going.
Yeah, those resources.
But if you gonna go there, go do something because it's gonna benefit you. You gonna be there, do something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My dumb ass, stop going.
But either you gonna stop going or go there and do something. You know what I'm saying? It's one or the other. That's my whole point. You know what I'm saying?
Stay going.
Yeah.
Play the game. Because it's going to put you in a better position. I dropped out 9th grade. Went back to school at 24. Got my degree at 30. My bachelor's degree at 30. And it's the best position I've been in my life.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell all you motherfuckers, man, play the game, man. You can still be a real nigga, you feel me?
Putting that work.
Real nigga is being real to you and what you believe in, you feel me? So, fuck all the dumb shit.
It's just like a game, bro. Learning how to winner at every level. In a video game, you gotta know, or you gotta do this, that, and the other to get to the next level.
Yep.
The game of life is the same way. Like you say, we gotta get to school, we gotta get through this. The motherfucker tell you, I said, look, you get to school. If you get to school, it's gonna get to college. Grade school, get to college. You get to college, you're gonna be able to get this type of job. You know what I'm saying? If I'm telling you how to, if the world's set up to tell you how to do it, but we got motherfuckers who still don't do it. You understand what I'm saying? They still don't do it. You know, and it's like, dog, they ain't playing the game. Like you say, they ain't playing the game.
Yeah, they ain't playing the game. But you so educated on that, the game ain't really the game though. You educated on, like, when I dropped out, I thought that ain't really the game. The game is getting out here, getting some cocaine like you were talking about.
Yeah, getting that
cookie, you feel me? And doing that. That was the game for me. But then I recognized that ain't really the right game.
Right.
So we got to try to get away from that game. Because we taught a whole different game. Know what I'm saying? From that shit to neighborhood gang banging type shit across the country. We just taught that a whole different game is the game, and it's not the game.
But even with
and
I know we talking about Booker T. Washington, though. You know what I'm saying? And how, what kind of, you know, he was a great individual in history. But this whole episode we've been getting off on soft subject a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
The game wrong, man.
But you know what I'm saying? We talking about the game. You feel me? But like you said, even with that cookie though, Amir, you know, the thing is, we play this game wrong. You know, because listen, you white folks, they sell drugs every day. You feel me?
Oh, big pharma.
They call it pharmaceuticals. You know what I'm saying?
Pharmaceuticals.
It affords them a life of luxury. You know what I'm saying? But they also know how to use selling those drugs in a political way. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't do that when we fucking with that. The first thing we do is, you know what I'm saying? We go by the dope. We put it on some motherfucking 24s. Candy paint that bitch. You know what I'm saying? We put some music. We put $30,000 into a $1,500 car. You understand what I'm saying?
God damn.
And then we pull up to then, you know what I'm saying? And we wanna, you know, that's just how we move. You know what I'm saying? Everything about shitting on the next. Yeah. That ain't really playing the game either.
Yeah, you got game wrong.
You got some that take this same cookie and say, you know what? I'm gonna flip this bitch. Go start me a cleaning service. Let me go open up me a motherfucking shop. Let me go find a bitch who fix cars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me put my kids through school. You know what I'm saying? Let me, you know what I'm saying, invest this shit. Let me get married. Let me invest this shit in my wife so she can go get some property for her. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
That's how you play the game.
It's crazy, yeah. Cause, well, man, you was fucking with a car wash.
Yeah,
I know.
One time, yeah,
he had a car wash.
That's what I'm saying. I remember they had a car wash.
Yeah. Like working, man, putting that work.
Put it through the music and everything. I already know.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Listen.
Hey, that shit get tough though. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
You had nobody feeling them shoes though. Shit be rough though. You gotta be ready to work.
I mean, if it was easy, everybody be doing it.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
That shit put in work and sleepless nights and days, man. Like
24/7.
Yeah, facts. But either way, you know what I mean. That's why we bigging up Booker T. You know what I mean. Booker T. Washington is an icon of this episode, and just dropping gems for everyone who's listening and watching. We appreciate y'all because. Man, this is game, bro.
We gotta do better, man.
500 miles.
We gotta play the game. That's what we fucked up at. We ain't playing the game.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Booker T was playing the game to benefit his people in the end. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers, including me, I thought he was like a sellout coon type motherfucker. But really what he was playing the game to get the resources so that he can benefit his people.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Do that.
So, question, real quick before we end this shit in the night.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to somebody we briefly touched on in the last segment, Kanye. You think he was playing the game when he wore the MAGA hat? To try to get up there, put that smile on his face, get in front of Trump, for this, that, and the other?
I do.
Just to try to get him to pass that federal prison reform bill, just to get something done?
I do. I think that's the reason why he brought Kim up there.
Definitely. You think he was playing it?
Hell yeah.
You think Kanye was playing the game?
Playing the game. Played him.
For one, Kanye is all about love, right? No matter what you believe in, what you think.
His goal was to
get he wear the hat. According to what he said, this is his words. He wanted to take the power out of the hat to show that, hey, I'm Kanye West. I'm a black man. Woo woo. I'm wearing this hat to show that, hey, you know what I mean? Basically, we can still have different views and still pretty much come together to make some shit happen. Right? That's pretty much the gist of what he said in the interview during those days. And then when he's trying to get, prison reform passed and, Larry Hoover free, free Larry Hoover, basically, she was like, oh yeah, let's bring Kim up there. Everybody know who Kim is, you know what I'm saying? And everybody know how Trump look at women like Kim. Come on now. So I feel like it was kind of like a strategic little play that he was trying to do. But I could be wrong. But
I get that. Kanye might be a little bit ahead of where I'm thinking of. Cause sometimes I feel like he be doing a little too much though.
He gotta lay it on thick.
But when you got that money,
lay it on thick.
All do too much. They all do too much when they get to that money.
Yeah,
they all gotta
lay it on thick,
you know what I'm saying? Because that kind of money, we can't fathom that because we ain't got that kind of money.
No, we don't.
You know what I'm saying? When you a billionaire, I'm pretty sure it's certain ways we can't move no more. There's certain circles we can't, you know what I'm saying, intertwine with like that, how we used to. That's just how shit gonna be. When you got $1 billion, it ain't no more living. Where I live at, you live at it, you know what I'm saying? Because when motherfuckers know you got $1 billion, it's a target. So that's why when motherfuckers get certain kind of money, you have to uproot. Because if not, you just really setting yourself up for failure. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta start. And we hate to do it. We all want to be like, man, I got 20 billion. Let me have motherfucking Elon Musk money. I can't stay where I'm at.
I think Kanye just wasn't grounded enough in black people though. I think his shit was, you know what I'm saying? He was grounding some shit outside of that. He might have been trying to hold on to that, but I don't know, man. I think
I can't say that because he was black. Too many mama, daddy. His first girl before he got, you know what I'm saying, when in the game, Jay-Z them, Dane them.
I'm talking about like in the past few years though. I just think he been a little too
because of the type of money he deal with.
Yeah, I just think.
The thing I always heard that once you get to $20 million, they watch you. That's the number. Once you get to $20 million, they watch you. Once you get to 20 million, they want to know what you're doing with your money.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's why Jay-Z know how to move in the room for the vultures.
Well, I appreciate Ho's talent and shrewdness with his business model. Me personally, I feel like he locked in with those people.
You think, yeah?
I feel like he's definitely part of that society, the elite sector, to help control that shit, man. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion.
That's how he moving in the room for the vultures.
Yeah, easily, because he friends with him. He friends with him. He down with what they down with. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Yeah, please have me.
But hey, that's it though.
Yes, sir.
Booker T. Washington,
shout out to Booker T. Rest in peace, man.
Fitz Grizzly, Elk Trust, Amir Ali.
Yeah,
what's happening? We in the building. Hey, this been good. This been nice. This been, you feel me? And I done got a little more than I done ever.
Still got more. We been on.
I don't really be fucking off like this, but
we been on Louis. Hey, low key, we been on the
motherfuckers. Oh yeah, I done kept that bitch talk. I kept that bitch in the talk.
And low key, we been on our
talk.
The Moscato, which is gone per usual.
You know what I'm saying? So we done been on 3 different liquors, man.
Hey, and I gotta drive to the house. So pray for me. You feel me?
You gonna be good, man. God is with us. But yo, man, it's been amazing.
Yes,
rock with my brothers, and another dope ass. This got a little political, episode. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Y'all hit the socials, the link tree in the YouTube video description, man. Peace and love. Please add us or whatever. Leave comments, share, subscribe. We love y'all. Stay safe. You know what I mean? Peace and love. You know what I mean?
Peace and love. For real.
Holla.
VIP.
Let go. VIP Lounge, baby. We lounging.